Banana.
Banana bread.
Banana bread.
Banana
Take a
bread.
shot.
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only person thinking that.
Know who the spy is. Take the shot.
Which one's the real person?
It's been a day.
Since you looked at me, looked into my eyes and said that you were sorry.
What is that song?
Yeah, it's been 1 week.
That song is now.
You have to start it off right. That way they
Yeah.
recognize the silliness.
Yes.
Then you very quickly suddenly remember the lyrics, but apparently when you read them, you don't immediately realize what they're saying. Well, that's cute.
All right. Oh,
There you go,
jeez.
Vex.
What happened?
It's just cute. I'm not gonna buy it. I just was like, oh look, it's cute.
It's not the Forge Master from Generations.
No, it's not.
That would be adorable. That's the one I want.
Man, I am so behind on Monster Hunter. I need to go back and
Same.
actually
Same.
work on that.
Give me my Elven Blacksmith, please.
All right, I think we're ready to go live with video. Everybody got Sirenscape open? Character sheets?
Let me get Sirenscape open.
Yeah.
I have everything else open.
You
Working on it.
So how are those side effects-y?
Gone now.
Oh, yes.
He was knocked out for D&D last week.
It's weird because it started like 12 hours after the second shot
Mm-hmm.
until about 48 hours later. I was pretty much like back to 90-95%.
Yeah.
But from 12 hours after until 48, it was just headache, aches. The first night I had like some intense chills and shivering, but that went away
Yeah.
pretty quickly. Thank God for extra strength Tylenol.
Yep.
Got a frack ton of water.
Acetaminophen is your friend.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
So, secret about Gruzo, he has many teeth.
Yes.
My God.
But
Okay,
he
Ty?
told me he has a toothbrush. That implies he only has one tooth.
Yeah, see, I use teeth brush.
Isn't that his last name?
Yes, Guts, that's the
Russo
joke.jpg.
Toothbrush?
Okay.
No.
It took me a while because I didn't know if he had a last name like that or not.
I didn't know if he had a last name. Looking at
As
Yeah.
a mage
Looking
of
at
the
Gadget.
Arcanum, I don't know if you gutter rats have last names or not. I just assumed you congealed out of the slime somewhere.
Oh, by the way, I've got an echo if you want me to use that while we're here.
Like an echo dot?
Echo.
I don't know what an echo is. Yeah, that's what I thought of. Was like, are you talking about like the Echo Dot, the Amazon
No, I
Alexa
mean-
crap?
No, I mean like an echo filter. For voices.
I mean, the only person that would help is yourself. You can't control
No.
other people's echoing.
Yeah, it would
pretty
just
sure
be
that
for me to
this-
go through, I mean.
I'm pretty sure we don't get echo in this fight, though. I think it's
Yeah, if you
Minimum
die,
item
you
level,
die.
no
there's,
echo.
There's no respawn. There's no 3 tries and you get echo. All right.
well, it's not
let's do this.
it's not 3 tries. It's just you have to survive long enough on 1 try.
Oh, okay. That's different from how I remember it. Was that 1.0?
It's just 10 minutes. If you're in
Yeah,
the fight
if
for 10
you're
minutes,
if
you
you're
get
in
echo.
the fight for at least 10 minutes, and not a fight, but if you're in a single pull for more than 10 minutes.
Oh,
is the way they did it for the longest time.
I see.
But then on
Mm.
super old content now, it just gives it to you out the door.
Yeah, see, that's what I think that changed in Stormblood.
Oh, guys, remember to change your HP in D&D Beyond, because otherwise we have no idea what your HP is actually at, because they've been using the D&D Beyond Twitch extension, and if
Yes.
people aren't using it, why is it on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that way
I've been
viewers
changing
can
my
see
health
it.
in there.
Yeah, that's where it's important. That I hope
That's
they
the
come out
thing.
with a
I've been
better.
doing it this whole time.
Yes, it'd be nice for me to be able to see in a small tab the base stats of all of my characters. That would be nice. Right. Oh, I did forget one thing.
I'm
I'll
getting
open
a
that up
commercial
now.
for Jersey Mike's right now.
I'll
Okay,
jersey your
that-
mics.
Whoa. This is a friendly Christian D&D stream. Thank you very much.
All right,
So they want you.
let's do this. Let's
Okay,
go live.
Sirenscape.
We
Sirenscape should be fixed.
are live. So we last left off with combat beginning against this large clockwork titan back here in the back. The party approached it for absolutely no reason at all. It slammed its hammer hand down into the ground and decided to smash Nissa from below.
I mean, we kind of got locked in here before we did that, so.
Yes. I'm just saying it just picked Nissa because.
Oh,
Is there-
speaking
Nissa
to it.
dared to speak to it.
Yes.
Is there music in
No, not yet,
Sirenscape
not
right now?
yet.
Okay.
It's about to
just
start.
double-checking.
You dare speak to me, mortal?
Get ready for some Daft Punk. Turn down on mine here.
Oh,
Oh, I was waiting for Around the World.
Alright. Now this is the traditional Hylon drum line. Let me know if it's too loud there, viewers. And initiative has already been rolled. Let me go ahead and establish our turn order here.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So we got. Where's Layla at? Just the one. That's Layla. And then that, and then Gadget. Way over here. Come on, click, click, click. The fairy. Jeez. Nissa. Marissa, the horse. And.
Oh,
Alright. Layla, you take us away. Alright.
All right. Let's see how far away we are. Let's see. I can get about that far. Loop. Oh, I have to be fully on a tile, I presume.
It's easier that way. No, you don't have
I'll
to.
stop the one before that tile.
Okay.
I don't want the orb. I just want, there we go, line. I know, 60 feet away. Okay. Let's see what we got. Ugh, that's concentration. I don't want to do that. I will go ahead and cast Sacred Flame on it. So I need it to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay. Let's see here. Where are we at? Come on. There we go. That is a 16.
The save is 16.
Alrighty. So it's a
No.
fail.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, no, it meets.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
If it meets, it succeeds.
Right.
And since it's a cantrip, I believe it takes no damage if it succeeds. Yeah. Okay. So, what I got for bonus action? Nothing I want to do right now.
Alrighty.
That's it for my turn.
Bam.
I'll move over to that tile.
Alright.
Giant robot.
I clicked the end of my turn button, but I don't know that it's working.
Alright, just a moment.
Oh, maybe it was just delayed.
It's now the Clockwork K Titan.
Did one of those rugs just move, or was that just some weird lighting glitch in the game for a minute?
I saw it too.
Rug
They're
stack
combining.
1.
So,
What?
it's the rug's turn.
I knew it! I fucking knew it!
So, this rug decides that it's going to try and smother Layla.
Oh god.
Well, that's not good.
That's not good. It's a 15 versus AC.
That does not hit.
Alright, so this rug, as you step off of it, launches itself up and trying to get around you, and you just barely step out of its, not threat range, but out of its strike, I should say. It then falls motionless back to the ground.
Oh,
It's a Venus flytrap rug.
You would hope so. Alright.
safe to say we all see this rug like
Alright, let's go over to this Titan back here.
oh fun.
Oh, yes. Alright. It is going to... Oh, Miri's in perfect line of sight.
No.
So let's
Oh no.
It
Roll.
needs glasses.
The Titan has astigmatism.
the 27 versus AC.
Ah.
That hits, good sir.
Just barely.
Merciful, sir.
That's 22 bludgeoning damage as this hammer smashes into the ground, lifts up, and pops up under you, striking you.
Alright, hold on.
It's like that one big giant jerk from Risk of Rain 2.
The giant golem thing.
The giant titan.
Hey, Vex?
That's me.
I don't actually think the plugin is on.
Of course it wouldn't be. Why would it be after I spent the time to enable it? Why would it be working?
Probably because Sab had been streaming.
No,
the
I
last,
enabled
like,
it
3
today.
days. Yeah, it's not. I can
don't know why
hard
it does this.
refresh Twitch.
No.
Why
I
did
can-
you
I don't know.
instantly blame me?
Because anything
No, it's-
electronic issues can be traced
It does
back to.
this.
Oh, look,
it
it
just
works
decides.
now.
Yeah, it just
Suddenly
decides that it's
just
not going to work.
pops up.
Alright, I'm gonna try to
Ah.
make a constitution save.
Okay.
It needs to be the natural roll.
Okay.
This is a +4 to it. 16?
That does not beat it. It was an 18. That's what I rolled.
Okay. Let's see if you succeed. Okay, so nothing else. Alright, how much damage was that?
22 bludgeoning.
Miri is like, she's panting kind of heavy here.
All right. So he's going to do another one, but this time with his axe hand.
Oh god.
Aren't you at full coming in here?
No. Below
We had-
half.
It's a 20.
We had
versus
just
18.
short rested.
No, we had just short rested
You
and
were
they
at
rang the
max.
bell.
I did heal.
No, you were at max because the only person who wasn't was me. Because I checked everybody's health.
I opened D&D Beyond and I was at 50 health.
That's definitely wrong.
That, yeah.
Alright, this is
Because
20
right
hit-
before this, like
Does-
everybody was at max and I was just a
Shh,
little
shh,
shy.
It's okay. Shh, it's okay. Does a 20 hit AC?
No.
Alright, great. Fix your HP.
I don't know how much it was.
Just max it out
Max
and then
out and then
minus
take
22.
away 22.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way we
Deleted.
would have left that room with your health that low. Sorry. There's no way.
Alright.
Alright. Gage, it is your turn.
Oh, you figured out my Fae name. No,
yes.
I'm kidding.
Fancy. Hmm.
It sounds like a dessert.
It's like no, it's when people decide they want to be fancy and try to call Target Target. My
My last name is Deerte.
Dear Tay. Okay. Everything I have is like 60 feet, and if I move 30 feet, I'm still not within range.
Get a little closer.
90 feet is acid arrow. But I think we can firebolt that one rug that's close enough and see if fire affects it. And if not, I'm just gonna move a little closer to the door. So I'm going to try to zappy zap that guy.
Okay.
With my +8.
Alright, can you hit a stationary rug?
God, I'd hope so.
No.
+8, +8, 13 +8.
I'm just kidding, yes. Roll damage.
Okay, it's a 2d10.
If I had over a 21 AC, I was gonna be really confused.
That would be amazing. It's the
That's a
world's
2d10,
hardest
yes?
rug.
Yes, 2d10. I rolled 8 damage. Did it actually do anything?
Yes. It was a
Oh,
firebolt?
also, yeah.
Alright.
Also, it says a flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it's not being worn or carried.
No, it does not ignite. It does not ignite.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'd be a creature, not an object.
excellent. I think that's
So
it.
it hits it and it
actually-
tries to stay still, but it doesn't. It flinches a little bit. at that.
Okay, I
Sure.
getting more out of sight, and I can't rotate myself because I legitimately never remember how to do this.
Alt.
Alt. Yes. Why does it do this? All right, good enough.
Nisa.
That's me.
Nice.
You're up, AA Ron.
A round.
Jake Quillen.
We're calling.
Did you say that the carpet grabbed Miri when it attacked her or not?
It tried, but it didn't.
No.
It tried to get
Layla.
Layla.
Mary's
Layla.
nowhere near the rug.
I thought she got hit by that, or was that the Warforged?
Yes, the
I
rug
had hammer.
used its hammer to smash Mary from under.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what I said.
She's too
Alright.
small to smash from on top.
Can I do like a check to find out what these carpets are, if they're mimics or if there's some kind of magical apparatus thingy?
I mean, I guess if you want to, or we can just leave it up to
Yes,
mystery.
please. Nah.
All right.
+8.
Okay, can you do the math?
Can you?
25.
It's
25. 25.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
23,
24,
24,
25.
25.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was like 30 something for a
If-
second.
If you're playing smart characters, I'm going to make you do the math on all your rolls.
Okay.
We'll get you there. All right. These are what's known as rugs of smothering.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes. They are constructs, which does nothing to them. As such, they can't be blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, or poisoned. You know that these things have some. Also know that if a creature is being smothered by it, aka grappled, then at least half of the damage dealt to the rug gets transferred to whatever it's smothering.
Ah, okay.
And there you are.
One.
You saw one of these in training at the arcane school.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Did that school also teach you how to deal with said rugs?
Yes.
Is that too much?
By
Oh.
damaging them.
Emotionally?
I just said that
You
they
look-
cannot be damaged by psychic damage. You fool.
I mean, that doesn't have to be psychic.
Yes. Yes.
She said they're training the new rugs. Just some random delivery guy comes in. Rugsworth, kill.
Yes, they're not training the students, they're training the rugs. What doesn't kill you mutates and tries again.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's the Zerg.
Go ahead.
Where's lightning bolt? There it is. Yeah, I'll do a lightning bolt. I've got enough slots.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
That is. I think it's just a deck save, isn't it?
Oh, you've been practicing your hacky sack throws.
You're the one with the
Yeah, they must
spell.
make a. They must make a deck save.
All right, that is a 14.
No.
Doesn't
wait,
it
wait.
continue on a straight line
Hang
and
on.
hit everything?
Yeah,
You got
everything in a
14.
straight line. The Dexter's hit was 16.
All right, rolling for the second one. That is a 20. You've never seen a rug move that fast before. All right, roll damage on the first one.
That rug's
Uh,
electric.
Woogie, 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 woogie.
Yeah. Even if they succeed, they take half as much. But anyway, 86.
Oof.
We.
You may have used your good spell.
Too many ones.
All right. This rug is incinerated. It falls apart at the seams and becomes just a pile of yarn on the ground.
Nice.
The rug
And
back
now
here,
they're all tiny little mimics.
life
Oh,
fiber
shit.
override.
And clothing.
All right, there we go. So you defeated one and you damaged the other one.
Yes.
God.
And then I will move to a cover so I don't get hit with another hammer.
You can.
This isn't
seek
actually on
cover
fire
under...
over here.
Yes, it is.
Okay. What were you going to say?
You can seek cover under the rug.
I'm good. I will hide behind the wall.
All right. The wall attacks.
Ah!
Melissa.
Mm, okay, wait, there we go. Hang on, I'm just measuring things out here. So if I were to get up here, what's that? No, I can get right. I can get right there. Alright, so I'm gonna boot scoot and boogie myself. Get rid of the jeweler. Getting cover here from the hammer. And I don't want to get hit by that rug. I'm gonna let the magic casters take care of it because that seems to do pretty good. but if that statue comes out from that corner, I'm gonna proper charge attack. But
All right. Gruzo.
Oh, snap. My turn. Yeah. Aha. It's a... Nope. Wrong one. +8 to hit. 16? Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Oh, okay.
Were you hidden before you attacked?
Not kind of peeking around the corner.
Sad.
can you sneak attack a rug?
Can
I
you?
mean, if it's got blind
Those are
sight,
the
not
real
really.
questions.
So 1d6 plus 5,
You've hit the rug's vitals.
11 damage.
All right, 11 damage.
And then I will use my bonus action to hide.
All right.
He's doing it. He's doing the rogue thing.
Just
Rogue versus rug. Who wins?
I feel like that meme from The Simpsons where it's like, Bart, say the thing! I use my bonus action to hide. Yay!
All right.
Do you have an anti-rug spell?
All you need is a sword, because you can go cut it.
I don't know. I've seen some rather thick rugs.
But you can still cut the rug.
What
Don't
if the
worry, I
stab
get it.
resistant-
I'm gonna use a 4th level spell slot to cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh.
As spectral, angelic looking figures swarm out and fly around Layla to a 15-foot radius. I am designating all of my team members. Layla, move! And there.
They stay with you.
Yeah, they follow me wherever I go.
Oh, that's
It's like an aura.
yeah.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty.
In the turn.
the way it moves.
Then it goes motionless. Nobody knows.
I was-
Nobody knows it's hiding.
And I have to add that these rugs don't hover. It's literally just like sliding across the floor.
Oh, I thought it just like lifted up on the tassels, and the tassels
it could
acted
do
like
that with
little
gator
gator eggs.
Yeah, a little gator.
Now I can't unsee it.
Oh, what did I do that for? There we go.
Titans isn't doing nothing.
No, it is.
Titans doing nothing.
It's weird that it like ducked around the corner away from us.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, what's it doing?
It thunked
Oh
into
my
the
god,
floor.
my berries. Ah. Where go?
The rug ate it.
Did you see? Did it actually shake?
It shook the thing
Does
and then
does
it
shake-
disappeared.
Does it shake now though?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Yes.
screen's shaking, but oh god,
Oh god.
what is going on?
Godzilla's
Oh
coming.
no.
Bad on over Dwella.
If it enters that 15-foot
It
is
didn't.
a sphere, by the way.
Yeah, it didn't,
Okay.
it didn't get close to that. Gage, your turn.
Hell. Okay. I I said something in Twitch, and Miri's health is wrong on D&D overlay thing.
Oh well. I can't fix the extension. I can make it
Turn
show,
up
but I can't fix it. I did. I
Hey
turned it
said,
up a little bit. I did.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Uh,
It for 120 feet. I need to see how far away that is from. No, I'm not gonna stand here. Okay, so yeah, I just need to be within eyesight, and I can hit it. I mean, if I can aim right. What the heck happened there? I told it to go one direction, and it made me go the other direction.
Shoot! Ah.
I shoot. Shaboom.
The shooting has begun.
Shaboom. No, roll.
I'm sorry, I thought I was muted.
That is a 17.
That hits.
Holy crap, I thought I missed. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that took a long time for that to roll. Heads up there. And now I'm going to move my little tushy
What-
right
what
back to
spell was
where I
that?
was. Firebolt?
Okay. So yeah, just it hits and you hear the sizzle of it hit and the rug stays still.
Do I get bonus damage because
No.
fire?
No, it
Maybe if
doesn't
I play
care.
cool, she won't hit me with that again.
Right,
Fire
but D&D Beyond is supposed to add that. Why isn't it adding it?
It's my turn again.
That picture Mayo posted. Jesus.
I guess. Ooh. Actually. Nah, it's only within 30 feet. I don't know where it is.
The rug is right here.
No, I was more looking for where the golem was.
Yes, the rug is right here.
It's a +5, so in total it's a plus. Oh wait, no, because the other one's dead already. So +5.
Yeah, I don't want to use another lightning bolt because they're hard hitting ones. So I'll use a chromatic orb on it.
Yeah. Great spell.
You mean once you can see it?
Yeah.
You gotta
Curse
move when you
spoiled
can see
again.
it.
I can't look around the corner and do that.
You've got to move where you make your line of fire. Yes.
and then you can move back.
Now chromatic orb.
All right. Good luck.
Hey, the big one.
Is it a save or are you making an attack roll?
I'm trying to read. As you can see with the range, choose this. Make a ranged spell attack. So that is +8 to 20. Yeah. It's dead. It's dead.
Don't be so sure. We're not gonna have to roll. 7 damage kills it, so we're not gonna have to roll all the extra stuff. You obliterate it.
Okay.
The chromatic orb hits it and just becomes a fireball instead.
Nice.
The fireball reveal the big guy?
No, not even close.
Ah,
Ah, nice. I'm gonna go back behind the wall because I don't know.
That was a cantrip. Thank you. Bye.
That was not a cantrip.
It was.
Chromatic orb's a first level spell.
I was trying
Oh.
to say something to give Nissa some confidence, but never mind. Miri, your time.
Where?
The big one dipped. I think we win.
Yeah, it did. Can I do a perception to try to like? Okay, okay. I'm just gonna roll a perception.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I thought you said you were gonna
That's
roll.
not good.
Like,
aw.
Sick. Making you too nervous to really notice.
So,
Perfect.
all right. If it pops up within 30 feet of me, I'm gonna do a charge attack.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Gruzo.
She's gonna come over here.
Yo, where it at?
Where it at,
where am I
though?
shooting? Where am I shooting? He's gonna try and hide as a bonus action. Do I need to roll a stealth check?
Yes.
I thought you were already hidden.
I didn't roll a.
What'd the golem do?
You said your bonus action hide and you didn't even roll stealth?
That is a 23.
All right. You might be hidden. Unless it's just staring right at you.
I will ready an action for
Okay.
it to appear, to shoot if it gets within melee range of one of my allies.
New perception check.
Well, I can't do a perception check and ready an action.
If the DM says you can, you can.
Yes, because the stealth check, you feel the ground a-quaking. But you don't know where that golem's shaking.
Oh god.
Does he get like at least a half direction like
With the damage it will be making.
where
So
it's like
somewhere in the vicinity of Miri and Layla.
okay.
Gruzo, silently poking around the corner of the pillar, is like furiously waving at like Layla and God,
You're
what's
too
that
good-
gif?
You're too good at your job.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, so you get one use out of that, Tay. So one
Okay,
roll of the
one
spell.
use out of what?
So
Firebolt?
one roll of the spell, yeah.
I believe so.
So we'll save
Um,
that +5 bonus.
Is it one?
But it
per
doesn't do
turn?
It's per turn.
It's per
tu-
turn.
Oh, I
it's
didn't
every
see.
time you use a
It's-
fire
I'm looking at what
acid
she
or
copy
something.
pasted and it says to
Yeah.
one roll of the spell. So
Yeah, as in if you do firebolt because there's multiple bolts,
Mhm.
you only get it to one of the bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do.
Yeah, no,
oh, well, I
get it
shot
now.
3
just-
bolts.
I
I
didn't
get
have the full
15.
context of the spell there. All right. Should I mute? Okay. Whoops.
It's muy
Yes,
tween.
it's Layla's turn.
Well, I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is perception as well.
Alrighty.
Cutlass
Big shaking.
vibrations.
That is a 22.
All right. Now you know it's somewhere in this chamber, but you do not know exactly where.
Can I? Do I get like an arc? Is it like-
I can tell you it is somewhere within this area.
Okay. So I know it hasn't gone past me towards the others.
No, it has not.
Okay. Then what I need to see is. It's like a large creature, right? Or like, was it
It's
bigger than
huge.
large?
It's huge.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
That's bigger than large, right?
All right.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up so I'm a little closer to Miri, but not like right up on her.
Okay, you've activated her trap card.
Oh no.
Monster Reborn.
And Layla is going to ready Sacred Flame whenever she can see it.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Mary, you are 1 to 2. Layla, you
Oh
are
no.
3 to 4. Gruzo, you are 5 to 6.
Wait, what?
Blindside or Tremor Sense.
3.
As soon as it,
That's crazy.
That's Layla.
if it enters within
I need
15
you to
feet
make
of
a
me.
dex save.
Okay. Let's roll it.
Let's get ready to rumble.
A 20.
Damn.
Nice.
The
I was prepared for failure.
but you make your save, so you can choose one of the adjacent squares to move to instead.
All right. I will go forward. I can't move my character off turn.
Alrighty. So one pillar crumbled down under the excess shaking. Gadget's turn.
Oh, this is bad. These look like support pillars, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is very bad.
Help!
Suggestions?
Throw a bunch of AoE in that room so we can at least find it for fairy fire or something.
Fairy fire is a 60 feet range, and it says each object in 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. And no, I'm gadget, so everything's rainbow. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw for the duration. So, point in the direction you want me to throw it, guys. And
Wait, did you say 20-foot radius or 20-foot diameter?
It's a 20-foot cube.
Oh.
It says,
draw a
for
cube
the
on here?
duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, so that circle goes out to it. There you go.
Crap.
So is that the area you want me to throw it? Because I don't.
We need a better location because it's too much wide open area. We might just completely whiff it.
It's a 60-foot range, yes. So I have to actually move forward. And are you guys thinking it's still over there?
We know
With
it's
my
somewhere in that
perception
chamber,
check.
Yes.
Yeah, with my perception check, I could tell it was still somewhere in this side of the chamber. We just don't know where it could have moved
And
because it
Layla
was
can
stomping
tell that
around.
it
a lot.
hasn't come close enough to her to trigger the spirit guardians.
Right.
Round and triggered her spirit guardians.
So
Yeah.
you want me to throw it where, Sab?
Nowhere yet. You're not anywhere in
Okay.
range. You're
Well, I
not
mean,
close
I gotta,
enough.
I gotta move to range.
Even then, I don't think you will be. 'Cause you can
Come
only
into
go.
the hallway.
No.
30 feet is as far as I can go. So
Yeah,
that
and
would
still
be,
cast.
there.
That's where, yeah.
And then can I still reach the 60 feet from there?
That would be the
Anywhere along
furthest
that
that you
line.
could center it.
Yeah.
So not really.
So there's no point then, because
Not
I can't
casting it
even
at the
reach
moment.
it. Okay.
Step
Might be a good
one,
idea.
And you're invisible since you fly. Then it would have a very difficult time finding you.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I will do that. I will. Oh wait, but then I can't cast while I'm invisible, so it's gonna be kind of
Well, you
Yeah,
can.
but
it
you
just
can't get
takes
just
the
one
invisibility
shot.
Away. Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Well then I guess I will poof invisible, fly up, and go 30 feet. I guess.
Alrighty.
Put me
Make-
wherever.
Alright, so she is invisible. Nissa.
Yes, me.
It's fun here.
This is fine. Everything on fire. Can I do either a perception check to find out where it could be, or some other check to try and surmise where it would be the best position to go?
No, it's completely up to chance for making a knowledge-based check. Your only thing that you can really do is to make a perception and hope that you notice something out of the ordinary, but we've had up to...
I mean, even if I roll a nat 20, I'd still get a 23.
Yeah, so that's the max knowledge that you'll be able to derive from it. It's big,
Look what those
invisible,
specialized.
stomping around, and you...
I mean, well, I don't know if that would work. I mean, would detect magic kind of work? Because if it's a magic spell, you're about to see the spell.
You might be able to, but you have to get within 30 feet of it.
You can use your action to see faint aura around any visible creature or object. No, so never mind.
mean, a pillar
I wish I-
falling on you is bad, but
If the
fine.
hallway's rocking, don't come a knocking.
I mean, it's up to you. That's my thoughts, but you know, why don't you make an architecture check?
If only I could.
That
I
literally
guess-
used to be a thing in 3.5.
Dungeoneering and engineering.
Yeah, I had it for when we did Pathfinder. I guess I will hold an action. If at any point we find out where it is and I can make a direct attack at it, I will do a lightning bolt, I guess.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt. Alright.
Is there any
Wait,
skill
are
check you
are
want to make?
staying there?
Well, I need to move in order to do that if that does
Yes,
happen.
Yes.
Okay. I will move here, I guess.
Alright, now your hair's on fire. Mary, you're muted, but no, we don't know where it is. I mean, we know where it is, but not. Alright.
Is it here?
You didn't run into it.
Alright. Is it here?
You didn't run into it.
Alright, let me measure this out. I came here. Here.
You were like way up here.
I went to the middle of the
You
room.
went
Layla looks
right here,
confused and goes,
Okay, right there.
and then you went right over here.
"Do you think it's
Okay.
invisible,
No, it's indivisible.
or do you think it went underground?"
I'm gonna go here. Is it up here?
No, you didn't run into it.
Alright.
Are you just gonna like dash
Yeah.
action,
Just
use
waving
everything
her
on
arms
movement?
around.
Because keep in mind how big it has to be as well.
Yes, that's where that's so I'm just like looking back at you guys like oh it's not over in this side of the room, I don't think.
Are you just feeling around everywhere?
Yes.
Layla,
I'm
Layla,
literally running around and like trying to slap something.
Layla points over to the corner. It was over there when it vanished.
Yes. Alright, I'm going to use my last action.
Hero.
Oh gosh, make another movement. It was pretty big, yeah. Alright. Yes, I know it was like right over there. I will be able to move here.
What did Golem do?
Is it in either of those spots?
You gotta move.
Well, yes, I'm trying to, but I can't. My ruler, it'll disappear.
You do not run into it.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd I go? I'm at?
Layla's like, you didn't check the corner it started in.
It's been moving!
Gruzo.
You're a master stealther. You'll know where it is.
My expertise is a little lacking on, giant golems. Okay. I cannot go very far. Okay, Grizzo will move here.
Okay.
I thought I had. Where is it? Nope, nope. Guess I don't have it. Grizzo will sneak up to this corner
All
using his action to dash.
Alright.
He will use his bonus action to take the disengage action,
Okay.
and he's like peering in, like all nervously, like, where'd it go? Where is it? It's huge. It vanished.
Why is this fire casting a shadow on itself?
Ah!
Alright, Layla.
I forget because you told us last session. How tall is the ceiling?
About 40 feet.
Okay. It's not on the ceiling, is it? It's generally viewed as common sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, does my common sense dictate that it's probably underground then?
You just saw this horse run through the room, flailing its arms. Leaves, I want to say about 2 spots that it could, if it's not above ground, or sorry, if it is above ground, it would only be able to be like, I'm gonna move her. It would only be able to be here, where it had initially started, or like over here.
I ran straight to the back one.
Okay, then yeah, just the spot that it started then.
It's just been there the entire time, just walking in place to make
Stomping the ground.
ground.
Me big angry.
They'll never expect this.
Layla's gonna move to here. So 5 feet so far. And take one more step into the room. I can select my token again. There we go. I'm going to make another perception roll.
Alright.
Layla's specifically trying to determine if she can tell if it's under the ground or not. No.
It's somewhere.
But I definitely know it hasn't gotten past me because it hasn't triggered the Guardians.
Right.
Oh, robot's gone. Time to go home.
Layla is going to just to 100% rule it out. Cast Sacred Flame at that spot.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. Just sort of.
Yep.
Okay, it's underground.
Alright, let me roll one of these baddies. 1,
No.
2. Alright. Cruzo, you want to give me a dex save?
Do I get advantage because I'm taking the dodge action?
Oh, I thought you said disengage, but yes.
What?
Alright.
That is a 27.
So I'm moving the pillar falling down. You can choose. You don't want to choose the one in front of you because that one's on fire. So the one behind or to the left of Gruzo.
The one to the left of Gruzo, towards Layla.
Alrighty. So you
Is this rubble
Second
fully blocking the spots it lands in, or is it becoming difficult terrain?
difficult terrain.
Okay.
Alright, so another pillar crumbles as the floor quakes and shakes. And let's see, we have 5 people. Reroll on a 6. Reroll. 2. Liquid.
Oh no.
Quick rocks.
A
Quick rock.
17, and I'm shocked.
Alright, so you begin to sink and suddenly jump one way or the other. Which way would you like to go?
You go
Forward.
forward or back?
Alright. The area you were standing on begins to sink down. The tile itself sinking down into what looks to be like a metallic liquid. Gadget.
What was that about a metallic liquid?
The floor underneath Layla basically turned into the Terminator from Terminator 2.
Oh no.
It looks like it's, I guess, like
It's metal.
mercury. Yeah.
Is it like liquid metal?
Liquid hot magma. It's liquid metal is what it looks like. And you can see it on Layla's boots. Like it's dripping off of the boots now.
Does the metal look like it's moving? Like it looks like that's
It
what's under
ripples.
the floor.
Yeah, it just ripples. I'm gonna try
Okay.
to mark specifically.
Is it
support.
actually coating
right
her
here.
hooves?
Layla has hooves.
No. Oh, I'm
What?
sorry. You said. I thought you said Miri.
No, Layla.
Okay.
It's on
Is
her
it?
boots.
Shit. Um. If it's on her shoes, I really want to cast heat metal, but it's literally sitting on her shoes.
No,
so
no,
I
no.
can't.
It's just goop. You can cast it on the stuff under the floor. Don't cast it on the stuff on my shoes.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I can do that.
But even then, I
but
don't think if it's just the stuff, I don't think that'll work.
Can I make an Arcana check to see whether or not she would? Actually, I don't know if that's an Arcana check or what. A check to
This is Arcana.
see. Okay, yeah, because I'm wondering if it's safe to actually cast heat metal towards this thing without
Yeah.
accidentally hurting Layla.
Arcana would be the best
So-
thing to do.
Okay. +8.
All right. You get the feeling that it's transforming the room. It's not an extension of itself or something.
Okay.
So casting heat metal would only serve to hurt Layla.
Got
And
it.
casting it on the floor area won't do much. It'll just make
Okay.
it a hot puddle.
Yeah, because I only have one of those. Oh no, I have two. I have 2 second level spell slots. Okay. Um. Well, that kind of gives. I'm kind of at a loss here. I mean, I will definitely let Layla know, hey, there's liquid metal forming underneath your feet there. And I guess I'll move a little bit. Is there a roll I could make to give me an idea of what the heck to do in this situation? Is it just an intel check?
You can make a survival.
Yeah, I'll do that. Because there's nothing really else I can do
Yeah,
here.
here you're operating somewhat on instinct.
13
All
on
right.
survival. Oh, wait.
You,
Should I use Flash of Genius here?
Make it an 18.
which is better than 15.
Yeah. No, it adds a 5.
No, I'm
so-
saying it's better than 15.
Oh, yeah.
There's usually thresholds
Yeah,
for skill
sure.
checks.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Alright. You get the feeling that it's probably a bad idea to stay in the chamber that you're in. You see these pillars falling. You need to get through the hallway. You see these pillars coming down. You can tell the structural integrity of the hallway is not great. So your best bet right now is to just get across and then deal
So
with
get
the
towards
thing
towards
once
Miri
you're
and
there.
Layla.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to move towards Miri now, or you're screwed. And I do the 30 feet.
Everybody hears this as just a disembodied
Well,
voice.
no,
She's
it was.
invisible.
I was moving, and I was.
But you're
gone.
invisible.
Yeah.
But you know her voice.
That didn't
The
sound
death
like
lady gives us harbingers of death.
Alright, Nissa. You see Gardo running past you.
that. I just imagine the four-legged creature that you've got here as him.
On his back is a bumper sticker that says, "If you see this, run."
Oh,
How's
I thought it
how's my
was gonna
running?
say student and driver.
Please be patient.
As a question, is counterspell only good for when someone's just cast it, or can it work on sustained things?
As an answer, Dispel works on sustained things.
Okay, I wasn't sure on that. I didn't know if counterspell did the same. All right. Our gadget speaks true. I see the ceiling's all shaky, so I move
Ceiling's
my
shaky.
ass. 30 foot.
Shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky.
I can either use my.
You
2
could
turns
get
to
all the
move.
way in there.
Yeah, it's just thinking I won't have anything to do, which is probably better. Alright. I leg it. Whee! Sparty runs on his own turn, right? Or does he go on my turn?
Your turn.
Can I still move him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you had control.
Whee.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Because he's a fast
That
bird.
bird, quick!
What'd the bird do? Miri.
Oh!
Muted. Yeah, you're muted, and yes. It's underground.
All right. So how we get under?
Looks down at the liquid metal. I don't think you want to get under.
Mm,
Oh, is it hot liquid metal, by the way? Like, is there like
no.
heat
There's
coming
no
up off of it?
There's no warmth.
Okay.
to it.
How is it a liquid?
is
I
it
mean,
right there
there's
on the
metal
glowing
that
stone?
melts at room temperature.
It's quicksilver.
Yeah. What's that, Shy?
The open part is on that glowing stone, like
Yeah,
to see down
don't
in.
step there. You can't see down into it because it's just metal,
Oh, okay.
but it's liquid.
Well, we need to get down there somehow.
Use your sonar skills.
She begins.
I'm a horse.
She
Do
taps
centaurs
her
have
feet.
those?
You're not a
Horses are
horse,
good.
you're a centaur. Use your sonar.
Horses are good at digging.
No, floor bad.
No, more good.
I'm not sure
Floor
what
good,
to do
metal
here.
bad.
I will do a perception, or I guess. That is 16. Ain't getting nothing. I am unsure of what to do, so.
Maybe you get something since you're staring at the liquid metal and that wasn't exposed before.
What was the total?
Mhm. 16.
You see it kind of Jurassic Park style, like rippling as the ground quakes, but that's
Mhm.
about it.
If I take my halberd and stick the hat, like the end of it,
Mhm.
down into the metal, do I feel it give way, or is it still like liquid all the way?
Are you committing to that movement?
I don't want to move on the square,
No, I'm
but
saying, are you committing to putting your weapon in the liquid?
my halberd,
Your weapon, yes. Are you
Yeah.
committed to putting it into the liquid?
yes, I wanna feel.
All right. It's slightly thick, but it's bottomless from what you can tell. When you pull the halberd back out, though, it's covered in that liquid metal.
Okay. Well,
It now has poisoning damage.
now
It's murky.
people can examine the liquid metal, I guess, even further.
All right. Ruzo.
See what it do to my weapon.
Grizzly comes down in the middle of the room. He's just looking at the floor all around him. He'll make a perception check.
All right.
Yeah. It's a 21.
All right. Again, you feel the ground a quaking, but there's no visible signs of this construct within the chamber.
And the door appears still closed.
Yes. Fire blocks it off, and the portcullis is still closed. No directionality. It seems to be coming from everywhere. It's just a constant shaking at this point.
I'm out of ideas, and he will take the dodge action.
All right.
Layla's very confused. Because most everything in this dungeon so far has had some sort of, solution. Like, the combat encounters that we've run into have been fairly straightforward. So this confuses the Layla.
Speaking in
You
third
don't
person.
see a
now.
bowl anywhere, huh?
So, I don't think Layla's smart enough to, think a solution because of -1 intelligence bonus. But I still feel like Layla's insightful enough to know something feels off, maybe?
Yes.
Like, there should be something we should be able to do.
Correct.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Sure.
Okay. And since I'm not doing anything else, oh no, I can't do that because that's concentration. It would break the spirit guardians, so I can't use guidance. So I will go ahead and roll that. Same as my passive, 21.
Okay. So
Passive is 21.
You
Jesus.
have this feeling of something is not quite right. You're missing a piece to this puzzle. It seems like direct combat is almost ineffective. You're not quite sure what to make of the pillars falling and the structural integrity of the hallway. But what stands out the most different about all of this isn't the floor turning into metal or getting attacked through the floor. The floor itself may be, I guess, a diversion. There is something different about this room, though, and it seems quite obvious, but you can't quite place your tongue on what it would be.
Okay. Layla. And then there's those little fires that block all of the wall areas, right?
Yep. And they feel hot to touch. As you get close to them, you can feel the warmth from them.
Layla will relate to everyone else. There's some sort of puzzle to this. We have to figure it out. There's something different in here than there is elsewhere. And Layla looks around, and she's gonna look back towards the other way, the way we came. And she sort of looks back in here. And because I've been making perception checks, does it look like the chambers were meant to almost look as if they were mirrored?
No. It doesn't
Okay.
look like they were trying to be mirrored.
Okay, so Layla wouldn't think,
Getting closer
it's
to
a
the
different
right
size.
track, though.
All right, Layla's going to
Sorry,
take...
you all seem like it looks like there's supposed to be a mode of fire there, but it's not.
All right, with
why
that
every time.
insight check, Layla is going to reach in her bag as her action and take out one of the bags of flour that she has. She's gonna rip open the top and then just sort of in an arc in front of her as best she can, just sort of fling it.
Okay. Gruzo
Come on!
are hit by a bunch of pebbles.
It's flour. So the thing she's trying to see is there a draft in here? Does it catch
Okay.
wind or something? Or does it
Yes,
get...
It does. Because of the heat coming off of the fire, it's pushed towards the center of the room.
I assume that took my action to do that, yes?
Yes.
Okay,
But everybody can see
The
this
talking is
flower
free action.
yeah.
going in that direction after it catches the draft from the side fires.
So Layla's going to... I can't do that as a bonus action. I can hand somebody something as a bonus action.
Yes. So long as they're adjacent, otherwise you gotta throw it.
I'm gonna hand Miri the crowbar out of my pack
All right.
and point at the wall and say, "See if that wall can be broken through."
Alrighty. Titan's turn. I rolled 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be Gadget needs to make a deck save as the pillar is coming down.
Cool.
So she's invisible and hovering. So
Eight,
could it have purposely attacked her, or is this just
20,
random?
This
21.
seems random.
Okay.
All right. So
21?
which space would you like to?
Wait, show me that again.
Number 1.
That's
number
1,
2, and
that's
3.
2, that's 3. Let's do 3.
Alrighty. So you dodge out of the way of this falling pillar. No, it's definitely random.
Okay.
The next thing that happens, though, is not random. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it is on my part, but it won't be on your part. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the gadget, because it don't know. 1, 2, 3. That's Layla. Alright, another deck save as the floor below you gives way to liquid metal.
Alright, I'm calling this is the failure. I succeeded twice. It can't keep up. Knew it.
Lucky.
No, before you burn lucky, let me use inspiration. I'll try one more time. Don't use a lucky on this. Okay, yeah, no. I'm destined to fail this one. It's okay.
Alright,
Maybe.
maybe.
Also, Miri's next to me to drag me out if need be.
So, unable to dodge this, the floor giving way a second time, you plummet into this liquid metal.
Okay.
It is almost freezing to you. It's not doing any damage, but you feel something pulling you under. It doesn't feel like something's grabbing you, it feels like more like an undertow, like something is actively making it to where you sink faster. And it's not just like your armor. So,
Alright.
in this one round, you're about 10 feet under the metal.
Okay.
Gadget.
I don't suppose I can levitate Sab or Layla.
You'd have to be able to see them
Okay.
to target them for that, I believe.
Too bad it's not a bonus action, because when I saw her falling, I could have done that. It's not a bonus action. Okay. I will keep moving forward.
Okay.
And say something along the lines of you need to pull her out of there.
Do I put the crowbar down?
You might want to actually use the crowbar as a rope or something through there. 30 feet.
So, I have a question for you.
I guess that's 30 feet right there.
Alright, talking is a free action.
Talking is a free action.
I'm effectively, like, under liquid. So, like, not underwater, but I'm underwater. But I have that necklace where I can breathe normally in any environment.
Correct.
Does that mean I can talk normally?
No, because liquid's still gonna stop you. Like,
Okay.
Liquid, you would be able to breathe it, but the liquid's gonna fill your mouth up and everything.
Okay. So I can't communicate to them. Oh wait, we still have the telepath. No, that's a different thing. I was thinking of a different campaign. I got confused.
You're
Okay,
playing another
never mind.
campaign? That's cheating.
Says the one
I'm
who plays a
sorry.
campaign tomorrow too. What the hell? By the same fucking DM. Definitely gonna go ahead and move forward so I can get out of there,
Alright, yeah,
and
you're not affected
then
by the terrain there since you're flying.
yeah, and then given the information that I was given, would I think fire bolts would be a good thing to shoot at the wall over there, where I saw the flower?
No, you don't think that Firebolt would do enough to tear down that wall. Big bada boom. Just waiting.
Do not have the big boom. Well, hold on. Shoot. I legitimately don't know. Is that a survival check again on that one?
No, because you do know where you need to affect stuff. You're in a safe-ish area, so a survival check wouldn't help here. Other than like to know what to do for Layla, maybe, but it's kind of you got to get something down there for her to grab onto.
Yeah,
we can definitely assume that as she's falling down, she's already reaching up for somebody to throw something to her.
Shoot, because I also apparently have a crowbar. I don't think my crowbar is going to be enough to get her out of there.
You could hand
Miri suddenly has a 50-foot rope just thrust on her. And,
oh wait, I'm holding the crowbar and not rope.
You can make a grapple hook with that.
Yeah, you got something that you can chuck down. It's gonna be heavy metal, so she can get it pretty.
I handed it to her over where I handed it to her before I finished my entire movement. So, yeah.
Alrighty, that brings us to Nissa.
Oh boy, me.
Or not Garden. He'd be up here.
Maybe.
Clockwork's turn.
Does it look like enough people are helping Layla?
No. Nobody has actually put the rope down into the puddle yet.
Go Miri with your
Miri's
negative
like,
strength.
Yeah, Miri's
I mean, go Nissa with your negative strength.
Miri's tying the
I don't
rope
have negative strength.
to the crowbar as we speak, but
all right.
The fox be sinking. What does
Push.
the fox say?
She'll probably trust the strong, muscle-bound horsewoman to do it.
I would say
So.
start pulling them up.
Listen to your heart, not to the scientist.
How well has that worked for COVID?
Perfect. COVID's doing great.
I mean, she saw the whole thing with the flower, right? Because it happened right in front of Nissa.
Yeah. Actually, on these tiles, it's just we know that area is the area that the flower kind of siphoned into, where there's two flames.
Like, Nissa would want to go help Layla, even if it is the thing. So I guess I'll go help Layla.
All right.
Why can't I move? Oh, there we go.
The crowbar
I know.
gave to Miri to break the wall, not to pull her out with.
I know. Can I just reach in and grab her?
No, I mean
10
you can reach
feet
in,
down.
but she's 10 feet down. Yeah.
So I'd have to go be
You
10
need
feet.
Yeah, you need at least another like 3 to 5 foot of stuff between the two of you to make a link. Because she's reaching up, you're reaching down. There's still a gap there, but you can bridge it with something.
I mean, I guess I could just... It's weird because Miri just got given rope. I could use rope, I guess. Because I got my own. So I guess I'll do that.
All right. So far, you've only used a bonus action to do this. So to tie something to it and try to lift her up would be your action.
I don't know. I just had the most crazy thought about tying Garto to it, but
Well, for one, it has to be a willing creature. 2. He's over 5 feet away.
Yeah, I know. Would I be able to tell how heavy of an object it would need to be to go down faster?
Something more than about 10 pounds.
10,
5 and 10 would speed it up enough, I believe.
Well,
The
I don't have
crowbar
anything.
is 5 pounds.
yeah, I know, but it's not 10 pounds.
I said 5 to 10.
Do I have any? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll use the crowbar then.
All right. So you make a loop.
Although, yeah, go ahead.
All right. So you make a quick loop through the little gap on the crowbar, and let's have
That would be
100
athletics, wouldn't it?
100-sided dice. No. I want to see the chance of it contacting you as you're flailing up for it.
Not good, boss.
All right. No. It would not have been good if it was above 75. So that was good. So you make contact. You grab a hold of it, no problem. We need Nissa to make an athletics to lift you up out of there.
Oh,
no.
boy.
Nissa gets pulled in. White sinking. It's slowed her down, but you're not quite strong enough to lift her by yourself.
Okay, I'm tempted to use an inspiration just to do it, but
Very slowly, but you're losing your grip.
yeah, she wouldn't risk that, so I guess I'll use inspiration to do a better one.
You hope. She grips.
It's like,
the
I got you,
rope.
Layla! Ah!
She digs her feet into the tile and begins to lift Layla up slowly. So at the start of Layla's next turn, she'll be able to use 5 feet of movement to get out and 5 more feet to stand up. Alright, Miri, you have a rope and a crowbar. What do you do?
Well, now since she's out,
Well, she's not out yet, but soon.
yeah, she'll get out. So let's go ahead and. Does it look like there is? Do I do an investigation or a perception?
Well, right off the bat, you notice that the flames in front of you don't give heat. I've actually removed them, so that way we know for sure.
Okay.
They don't give off any heat. You could roll your choice of perception or investigation.
It'll be perception. Where is it? 17.
Okay. With it having no heat being given off here, the stone's fairly cold. You notice there's a bit of a draft going through the cobblestone that makes up the walls. What was it? The total again?
17.
But you know that the wall might not be as strong here as it is elsewhere.
All right. Miri brain. Doop, 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 doop.
Bonk.
I'm doing a charge attack on it. Shield out front.
All right. You don't have to roll to hit. I need to see your roll for damage to see if you
Okay.
break through the hardness.
So a charge attack is. I also get to attack with my hooves as well if I hit. So does that count?
Yeah, add it to the damage.
So a charge damage is plus 10, 16.
Okay. So some of the stone is knocked loose, and you're not quite broken through yet, but you can feel the wall kind of giving.
All right. If
You
I'm preparing to do it again next turn.
with that, with some of the stone coming loose, you can kind of hear this like clanking noise, this clink, 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 like gears grinding against each other.
Okay, actually, I do attack twice a turn. I just realized that before, so
Okay.
let's go ahead and... Yes, I can only do, like, one attack and charge as a 30-foot move.
No, I was asking, was that 6 total damage?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not enough to break through the hardness of the wall.
It's still damage. I'm going to go ahead and, like, I'm gonna do it again next turn, if no one else breaks it.
Okay.
So-
Where's that?
Well, it looks like they've got Layla. Kinda,
Yes.
sorta.
Mm-hmm.
I could always use some help.
Yeah, you got this. Is there any way he can help or assist with the prying of the wall?
Do he have crowbar?
He have. Da 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 da.
Everyone has a crowbar.
I got a flask of oil. With my huge rippling muscles, I'm gonna pry this wall open.
All right, give me that athletics check.
Oh, okay. I was joking, but okay. That's a 14.
All right, so you begin. You jam it into where she had already loosened some of the stones, and you loosen some more out. A couple of bricks fall, and you hear very clearly now this clanking of gears grinding against each other. With your, I believe you have dark sight, or dark vision 60. Yeah, so you can see a bunch of cogs grinding and churning against each other in this other room that's on the other side of this wall, which is about 25 feet by 25 feet, and only about 20 feet tall. You can also see that there's what looks to be like these large kind of coiled wires that go into the ground.
Is there enough room that I can slip through, or is it still mostly closed?
No, there's only like 2 or 3 bricks.
Okay. I think that's my turn.
All right. Layla.
Alright. I will use that 10 feet of movement to get up and out. Layla is covered and stuff. As she gets up, she sort of goes. She goes to talk, and just like a ton of it just blah out of her mouth because she was breathing it. And just sort of, she was like, "Oh, thank Nissa." She looks surprised. Excellent work.
No problem.
Yes, like resting hands on the knees. Yeah, damage.
Lungs burning.
Layla sees them going out the wall and goes, 2 seconds. And I have 20 feet of movement left. Which is not enough. Or anything I can hit it with. Oh. I can hit it in the dumbest fashion possible. So as I can draw a weapon as a free action. So Layla draws the 10-foot pole and readies it like a lance. It's gonna charge towards the wall.
Oh no.
Can I make a athletics check for this?
Oh
So
god.
There's no like damage set for a 10-foot pole, or do you want me to roll it like it's a quarterstaff?
That would be an improvised weapon, so that's 1d6 plus strength.
Okay. And I can hit it because it's a wall, so I don't have to do that.
Right.
Well,
Get out of the
there.
way!
Just over Gruzo's head.
Hopefully it's not a pole vault pole.
And
It'll
I'll
just push you back.
deal 8 damage.
Alright, so you smash into the wall, and the reverb of the metal pole shakes in your hands painfully as you knock a single broken brick out.
Ah! Okay, that's all I can do. I still have my aura out, by the way.
Yes. So the floor behind you turns into that liquid, and about
So
a
2 things.
15 foot
as it-
square, and then it rises up, and then
Okay. As
Oh,
soon
wow.
as soon as it counters the outer edge of the aura, 2 things happen. The first thing is that every 5 feet of movement inside that aura, as soon as it touches it, is difficult terrain and takes double movement.
Okay.
And it needs to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Alright. Not worried about the movement because of how it works. But
Okay.
the save going. Alright, that would be a flat 10.
As the
Alrighty.
spirits swirl and coalesce and start attacking it.
Alright, it does not seem to be too perturbed by the harassing of these radiant beings. And then
Was that both of the things that it was supposed to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
it does an axe
Oh, actually,
attack.
no, it's not difficult terrain. It literally says an affected creature's speed is halved. So it doesn't make it difficult terrain, it just halves its speed, so it's slow.
Okay, you can see though with how the floor's being interacted with, how it's out liquid, that it's not going to do a whole lot. Basically, you can tell that it can turn into this pool. The axe grows twice in size, and it makes a sweeping attack against. This is an attack.
I flashbang it as a reaction.
All right, it is not affected by flashbang.
It has eyes, doesn't it?
It has eyes designed on it, but it does not use those mechanically.
Okay. So the creature cannot see and cannot be blinded.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Oh, my bad. Take it back. That is a dex saving throw. My bad. I misread.
Oh, okay. Then I can't use it.
Yeah.
I can't use it on saves.
Go ahead. For the three of you, make a dex saving throw.
Damn.
21. How?
16.
Testing.
Yes.
You're back.
Okay. Okay. What happened?
You need to make a dex saving throw as this thing popped up out of the ground.
God.
Slices with its axe, which grew twice in size.
Wait, didn't he?
So I failed.
All right.
It depends. What's your number?
That was a 12. 4 plus 8.
Do you have evasion yet?
I do.
Oh.
All right. What was Miri's? 16.
I had set it. Let me check. Yes, 16.
All right. So it's just Layla that saves. So Layla, you take half as much damage on this as it slices forward its turn there.
But because of evasion, I take 0 on a success and half on a failure.
So 10.
Okay.
Alrighty, Gadget.
Gotcha.
I tried to use my ruler and instead it pulled up a D10. How do I close that?
Just right click on the D10 at the bottom.
Okay. Yep, that did it. Excellent. I'm gonna heat metal the internal components.
Okay.
Yeah. Takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again.
So you have
If
to
a
target its
creature
armor.
is what?
You have to target its armor. Something you can see.
Well, it says a manufactured metal object, so it could be any part of it that's
Right,
metal
As
that
long
she
as
can
it's
see.
metal.
Yeah, that she can see. That's the thing. So the outside, the exterior of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw like little spaces in the armor. That's why I was going for that. Says if a creature is holding or wearing an object and takes the damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So this is 2d8, and because this is fire
Don't-
damage, it'll be 2d8 plus.
Don't roll damage. As
Five.
you begin heating it up, some parts of it are turning to liquid, but it's drawing that much back. Like you're melting some of the metal, but it's drawing more back into it.
Apparently my character sheet just crashed.
Yeah, they've been
does
having
it-
an API crash thing lately.
Does it still use up my spell slot?
Yes, you still cast the spell.
Okay. I refreshed. Let me check and make sure my. Oh no! It wiped what I've done on my sheet today. I'm pretty sure that was my second level slot. Did
was.
I didn't cast anything else there, and I used the Flash of Genius. Weird! It kept the fact that I used the Flash of Genius, but apparently it did not like the fact that I used my second level slot, and that's what crashed it. Okay, well, it's working. Well, shoot. What else can I do this turn?
If you haven't moved, you can move. I don't know if you want to get closer or not. You're out of the
Yeah, I
hallway.
have not moved, and I closer. Can I make any sort of check that would be useful to the party right now, like say an investigation check or Arcana check?
Yeah, by all means,
I'll.
your choice.
I don't know. Can I make an investigation check against him?
You can, yeah, you can spend some time studying it from a distance just to kind of figure things out.
Okay, I guess I'll do that then. It's a plus 11. That's a 30. Wait, plus 11.
So, with studying it over, you can tell that it is very, I guess, unnatural compared to other constructs.
Lost you right again.
Yeah, he'll have to reconnect. There he is.
Okay, trying to get back in. Internet cut out again.
Yeah.
Are you
So,
in forums right now? Because ours just started.
No, it's just my internet's been garbage all day. Intermittent, just complete shut-offs.
you can tell that heat doesn't seem to have much of an effect on it. We haven't done a whole lot against it, but you feel like maybe if you could start blasting parts of it away, that would help because it would have to draw more from the floor. So you're thinking something along the lines, maybe force damage might be more effective against it.
I cocked my gun. All right,
Yeah.
next turn.
All right.
It's like, heat's not going to do crap to this thing. force damage.
Yes. Nissa.
Alright, well. That agrees with the plan I was going to do. I magic. Do at 3rd level.
Alright, roll damage.
Yes. Right, it's 1d4, so the first one is 3 darts, then an extra dart for each one, so that's 6 darts?
Yes.
It's 5.
Alright.
Yeah, so 5d4 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's moving. Yep, grab it. Come on. Oh, that was a good one.
Alright.
So plus 5 to that.
Alright, so you hit it for 22 force damage, and you actually start blasting pools of metal from it as the magic missiles impact it. Miri, Gruzo, and Layla are showered with some of this liquid metal.
You wouldn't notice on Layla, she's already drenched.
Yeah.
That's not a bonus, is it? No, that's an action. Action. Yeah, I think. I'm gonna stand with Gadget.
Bless you. Alright.
And is
You
I want to move Svarte because I don't want him to get hit.
Wait.
But isn't he technically a melee?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess I can't move him.
So Nissa's very smart, and Nissa just watched it cleave people who were clumped together. Does
Yeah.
it make sense to go right next to somebody else?
It makes sense to not be on my own.
How?
Sap.
So that's my turn.
Alrighty, Mary.
Alright. Well, she's gonna try to smack it. I need a lower Siren's Grave. Hang on. I was looking over what kind of attacks I have, and it's just like I don't have any blunt weapons, so I don't know if I want to like use my swords on it.
You can do that, or you can keep trying to break the wall.
That is true. I'd want to get my charge attack on it.
You'd be provoking. Right?
I wouldn't be moving
Oh
out
no,
of its
no,
range.
you're right, because it's got huge range.
Yeah. So if I back up to right here, I'd be able to do my charge attack. Is that a safe zone, Tony?
Yeah.
Alright. So I back up that way.
Alrighty. So more of the bricks come crumbling down. Let's see here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it about like this.
What weapons are you using that do 2d4?
Her body.
Yeah, hoof.
Whenever I hit with a charge attack, I get a hoof attack.
You muted, so
But your charge attack also gets like weapon damage too on top of your hoof attack.
Yes, 2 attacks.
Yes. My
You
charge
didn't roll
attack.
your.
My charge attack is 1d4 plus 5. Then if I successfully hit with it, it's another d4 plus 5.
Where's the first d4 coming? I'm so confused.
From charge.
But you can charge attack with a weapon. Like, you're supposed to get your hoof attacks as a bonus to it,
Yes.
not as the only part of the attack.
Right, but I don't want to use my swords on a wall. Like,
They're magic swords, it doesn't matter.
oh my god. So how would that work? Would it be
You just
the
roll your
1d
weapon damage.
a charge attack?
Whatever dice of whatever you're using to make the attack, you
I'll-
can make
I'll
a hoof
just-
attack on top of it.
I'll just roll the weapon damage. Ugh. 11.
Yeah, it's you can hit it with a melee weapon. It's not just 1d4 plus 5 damage. It says you can hit with a melee weapon attack.
But
Alright,
on my charge attack, it says 1d4 plus 5.
yeah, but why not do more with the weapon damage? Is what he's asking.
No, I get it. But I was confused on if I do the 3 damage types. Because my charge attack gives me damage.
No, you wouldn't add the charge to it. You can use a melee weapon. You charge,
Mm-hmm.
and if it hits, you make the hoof action as a bonus.
Yes, but look at the charge attack right above where you're
I see
reading.
it. That's just if you're just charging.
Okay.
So you did 11?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna lower these just a little bit more. Alright. Who's up?
And
Oh,
I get a second attack.
oh, okay.
I don't have to roll to hit a wall, right?
Right, you're just rolling damage.
That is 10 damage.
Okay, so that second one doesn't do much. And it doesn't do anything noticeable to the wall.
Yeah.
It's gonna spin around, and this is using my magical. Actually, sorry, that's incorrect. That was a 25 to hit because that's my short sword plus 1.
Alrighty.
All right, so 3, 4, 5. All right, so first attack. That's gonna be an extra 25 damage for the first attack,
Alrighty.
and then for
So
the
you slash
bonus
out
action.
goops and gobs of liquid metal.
Second attack is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And this is no sneak attack, so it's just 6 damage. And both of these weapons are magical.
Alrighty. So you basically spray liquid metal everywhere and in an arc in front of you as you slice bits and pieces of the golem out.
Okay, and as a wait, that was movement. Okay, that's all my turn.
Alrighty. Layla.
Layla is going to scooch to there.
His cardinal spots have been taken.
And as a bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
which I swore for the longest time that was a concentration spell, and it is not. And that gets to make an attack with my page crashed, so I gotta pull it back up again.
Alright. I put it there.
And it is
for you.
flanking.
Yep.
That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
And it deals 9 force damage. It chunks into it.
Yeah. So.
And then
pretty much
Layla on the other
take
side
down.
mirrors it at the same time, hitting it or attempting to hit it with her mace as well.
Alright.
Since that's a bonus action to cast that spell instead of a. Oh, I meant to roll with advantage. Man, I don't.
You hit.
I'm glad you did.
Yes.
I'm glad I got that one out of the way too.
Yep.
So Layla does the exact same damage with her actual mace as well, which is amusing. Or no, wait. Layla does +3 because my strength's not as high as my wisdom. So 11 damage. as Layla just chunks into it with her mace.
Yeah, and you can see it as now struggling to lift enough of this liquid metal out of the floor to repair itself. That would be a 11.
That is a failure.
Hey.
And it's left down to basically a skeletal structure of itself at this point in time. Let's see if this attack recharges or not. This way, catching Miri and Layla. And it's a dex saving throw.
Alrighty. A 20.
Alright, you save.
I do not save.
Alright, keeping it.
I'll try again. Inspiration.
Alright.
Okay, I
Hey.
saved.
Oh!
So you each take 10 damage since it's half damage. As it uses its axe once more. It tries to drop back down into the liquid metal, but it's struggling. So it does not succeed.
Throw it away.
Shoot her!
That's a +6. Come on, get over here. No. No. Because that would have been a 13. So
You have inspiration or lucky?
I do. Using my inspiration.
Oh, it went into the hole.
That's a 17
That is a miss.
plus
Oh.
freaking. Wait, no, it's only for ability checks and saving throws. I can't do it. Oh shit! I really want to fucking hit it. I just pinged it.
Alright,
It's
so
nothing.
you fire a bullet. It's extremely loud to everybody in the room. Nissa, your ears are ringing.
Well, that's what you get for standing next to me.
Pixie, we're done. Back off.
You literally saw her cock her gun, and you're standing literally right next to the gun. All right, 3 rounds left in that clip.
Nissa, it's your turn.
Alright, how bad does it look now?
Again, it's a skeletal frame of itself. It's
Ugh.
struggling to pull enough of this liquid metal onto the skeletal structure.
I don't know how much I should hit it with the spell then.
Probably enough to kill it.
And I know what that number is.
It's greater than 1.
Well, I haven't used any second level, so I'll do magic missile at second.
Okay.
So that is 4d4 plus 4. Oh damn!
Oh,
Nice.
beefy.
15.
That is just a little bit over what was needed to destroy it.
Nice.
Yay.
Sinks into the liquid metal. It gives a small thumbs up.
All right, listen here.
Can we grab part of it and salvage it?
Grab its thumb.
It's actually converting into the liquid metal.
Okay.
Blob, blob, blob.
Glub glub glub.
All right. Into exploration we go.
This is good. Is everyone alright?
We can take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll handle this wall here. So everybody
Okay.
can get their snacks and whatnot.
Snack
We'll be
attack.
back.
Alright.
You've heard of sneak attack. Now snack attack.
campaign.
No rests.
And we're back.
Hell.
Alright, so we're back in exploration mode.
Still liquid metal over here?
That's 12 damage total.
Yes, let me highlight exactly where it is.
Bam, bam, bam.
And the door be busted down with a...
Daisy.
As you enter this chamber, there's the cogs. I'm going to mark here with some typing. Come on, library, open there.
Thinking about scooping up some of that gunk.
Get you some gunk.
Yes, I would also like to scoop up said gunk.
Imagining this over in the corner, just like
So very carefully, you get some of this into a glass vial.
thinking of wizard things.
And clean the vial off afterwards. So make note of that.
All right.
Bring Gardo in here for some light. So there's these cogs that are set up against the construct was defeated. They seem to be stopping naturally. There was a bit of steam kind of rising up of where these pipes were going into the ground. Blue glow off to the left of Layla.
Huh.
You said there was a faint blue glow on which side?
Where Layla is.
Ah,
Like coming through the cracks in the wall?
Floor.
Or, okay.
Break down the wall. No, I'm gonna investigate that first. Please don't just start breaking it down.
Aw,
That
I was
might
about
be
to
something
roll.
to kill us. What the frick? Controller! Ah! Okay, I do an investigation check. Of, plus... Oh, fuck you too. 20.
Alright, so checking it out, there is what seems to be like a hum of magic opposite of that wall, but it is faint, and it seems like the cracks in the tiles are just giving way to lighting on the opposite side of the wall. From what you can tell, there's no actual way to get through that wall.
Besides trying to break it?
Yeah,
Or
basically.
you think the wall is magic and can't break it?
No, it's... You might be able to brute force it like you were with the last wall, but it's hard to tell currently.
We find out.
can I check the gears?
That's plus 8 more, so 22 as Layla and the spiritual weapon hit at the same time.
Alright, so you kind of crack a brick or two, but this wall is much thicker than the wall you broke through.
I follow the wall. Is the fire still lit over here, by the way?
They're slowly going out.
Okay.
There's only two that remain, and they're on either side of the
Do I need to make a new...
call it.
Oh,
Portcullis.
okay, I'm in the wall.
Oh no.
I was trying to get on the panel that was next to it, and it apparently just put me in there. So I don't know why that happened.
Alright, so hang on. Guts, you're checking. Did you make a roll yet for the cogs?
Oh no, I didn't know.
There. Oh, I should have made a investigation.
Yes, I mentioned it like a million times.
I'm sorry. I'm.
You were drawn to the blue light like a moth.
I did. All right, I'll come back.
So, checking them out, they're slowly dying, and the steam is finally fizzling out. You look outside of the room and see that the fires have all died down. So you're pretty certain that this was some sort of machine to keep those going. Tay, as you're coming back in, the metal begins to harden.
Oh, the metal the metal is hardening, so
Yes.
if we're getting in there, we need to get in there.
And
Now.
if you look at your vials, it has already solidified in the vial.
Oh, cool.
That's a good thing we collected some.
What was that?
That's- 18
Man.
floor damage.
Okay.
I'm trying to break out
you
the tile
chip-
between the
You
wall.
chip out a tile, but nothing really happens other than that. I'm small pebble comes out of the floor.
Does someone have stone shape that can just stone shape a door there?
I tried that earlier in the
It had
dungeon.
no
It didn't
effect.
work.
Yeah, it had no
Oh
effect.
right. Okay. Intelligence check.
Yes,
Because
Crusoe.
part of me just wants to shoot the dang.
Portcullis hasn't moved at all, right?
No, but there's no longer fire in front of it.
Oh.
Crusoe will kind of walk up to the portcullis, kind of look around, and he does notice any mechanisms, chains, levers.
No, but we do know. Sab.
What?
Did you
Go,
break yourself?
Stop it. Stop breaking it.
I didn't do it on purpose. I was using the arrow keys to move.
Monster. But you do recall that Miri was able to lift one not too long ago.
Need some horsepower?
I need at least 3.5 horsepower.
Sorry, all you get is 0.75 horsepower. Not there, Miri.
Whoa.
She refuses to go.
You have advantage in guidance.
We call it
All right, just lift it a
advantage.
little. I'll slide under and see if there's a mechanism to lock it open on the other side.
That thing actually gave us a thumbs up, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Got a D4.
You had an 8 plus a D4 plus your athletics.
20.
Alright.
I think 8.
You're able to
Crusoe,
push it
check
up.
the trap.
You're able to push it up and hear
Yeah.
ears whine and
Wah.
grind and lock into place as you step through.
Are we all going in now? Okay.
Yeah. Crusoe
Perhaps-
checking for traps.
There haven't been any physical traps. Yeah, Crusoe's checking the whole time. There haven't been any physical traps like this entire dungeon, oddly.
Mm-hmm.
There is a glow. Kind of. Oh, yep. There's something.
It's definitely looking like a something.
Yeah, you see a
Are we sure
swirling
it's-
pattern on the floor with green at its center.
Anything on the ceiling?
What is that glowing in the darkness?
Oh my god. Why? Why? I'm trying to wash it and it moves me instead.
Yeah, we're gonna need some. We're gonna need one of the magic folk up here because this is. Yeah, this is a bit beyond me.
Yeah, I need my token back.
Hey, what are you doing? Learn to
So
play.
Again, I
pretty.
tried to rotate the camera
You
and
can
instead
play
I
like-
moved
you
me.
can play a scholar and a summoner, but you can't
Yes,
move a turn
I cannot. There's a reason why I don't play first person shooters because they
Wrong
require
thing.
me to. What? Hey, don't try
Click
to
the wrong
attack me.
thing.
What's wrong with you? Okay, Arcana check.
Okay.
How did I deny it? What?
On mine it says Sabrith denied it. So I don't know what happened. Ugh.
Ah,
You have guidance.
I'm helping as well because it's magic stuff, so you got advantage.
Yeah.
okay. You were
Never
better
mind.
off rolling your own. 7 plus a D. Wait, 7
D4.
plus 8 plus 4. 19.
So,
All right. So looking it over, you don't. Looking it over, you don't notice anything dangerous about this swirling magic. Without casting detect magic, you can't tell what sort of spells it is, but it does not look like a trap of any sort.
So I relay this and I go, maybe
Can I
is
throw
that
him?
maybe I mean, what does Gadget think about throwing a marble? Also, what's with this door right here?
It's a door.
Yeah, there's a door further down.
in the dark, it looked like a smiley face, so that's why I was kind of creeped out about it.
I got a door knocker.
If it starts-
Iron door, but it does have the handles.
Looking at it from a little ways away, like it looks sort of like those are eyes and then big bushy eyebrows, and then it's
That's
got
just
like a
said
funny
that.
mustache because of the handles.
It does kind of.
Oh, does it?
Okay.
Curiosity. Does it sound like it's worth doing detect magic? for this thing?
I mean, it looks magical.
I mean, if it doesn't cost you a spell slot, why not?
It'll
I
cost-
think we should check the door.
It'll cost me my last level 1 spell slot.
And don't bother right now.
So, yeah.
I mean, that would tell you if the door's magical as well.
Well,
I mean, I guess we could check the door first, and then if we can't find it, if it is magical or whatever, do it from
no,
there.
no. If you are between the door and that room, you'll be able to detect if the door and the room is magical.
I'll do detect magic. Fuck it.
I bought
Yeah.
Nissa guidance.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Do.
Can I?
With advantage.
Oh. Yay.
Sorry, what?
With advantage.
With advantage.
Oh. What the fuck are these rolls?
Oh.
So
Chamber
7
don't
plus
like your
8.
dice.
And plus guidance is +4, right? Or D4.
E4.
So 15 plus 3, 18.
Alright. You don't sense any magic coming from the door. You do sense that this room is filled with necromantic magic.
Oh,
Isn't healing also?
Correct.
yes. It's filled with necromantic magic. What else does
Well,
it
I
say that
did
it
say
does?
it
Doesn't it?
didn't seem harmful. So
Necromancy. Spare the some things like spare the dying are necromancy still, but I don't remember what they changed it to in 5e.
From what I remember, it's
Can I
still the
do-
same.
Is it possible to do? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they weirdly changed it to evocation in 5e,
Oh, yeah.
which doesn't make a lot of sense.
yeah, healing word is evocation. I just went and looked at it because I was like, huh.
Alright, well, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to house rule that that's necromantic. I don't see why changing it to evocation is a thing.
Okay, so healing magic is technically necromantic in
Yes.
our setting. Okay.
Yes.
Could I do like a insight check to see what it may do if it's been stepped inside?
No.
Or is that only going to be okay?
There's a million things it could do. And
I mean, I don't
like what I
mind
was saying
being
with Gadget, she didn't have any.
so fly right into it. But if it just transfers me somewhere, wait, no, you forget. But I
Then-
think maybe we might need to check the door first. I don't know because oh no, it won't teleport me. I don't know.
I
I
can
can-
check the door.
Yeah, so there was no.
Perceptionis.
Mhm.
Wata. Say
Nice.
23.
All right, the door itself seems to be totally fine. It's a regular latch-handled door. Seems to be made of iron, but there's no rust to it or anything. It's in very good condition.
Back towards the group. This is a good door. Oh, agony.
Can someone aid me in a perception check?
No.
I'm blinded with that. I got
Nissa just shooting it down.
I can if anyone else.
You're still muted.
Yeah, but they can hear me through your mic. I can if no one else is busy.
Alright,
Or if everyone else is busy, I'm sorry.
alright, let's find out. 2 perception.
The exact
Is
thing.
what this room is? Like, is there
There,
Any- like? Does it even look like there used to be a door here or anything?
No. It seems like this is how it was whenever it was constructed. It does have the aging that the rest of the Wingfort entrance has had, but there's no writing on the walls. The magic that's emanating from the tiles is not scripted. Like, there's no patterns. It's just magic literally like rising up from under the tiles and filling the room.
both Gadget and Nissa said that it doesn't seem dangerous or like a trap to their
No.
best.
And with your perception, you also don't spot anything that would make it a trap either.
I think Layla's gonna just step in then.
All right.
After a moment, it's like an offshoot of. Yeah. Well, I was gonna. If anybody's actually going to try and stop Layla, then they can.
Layla's hurt, right?
Yes. Not terribly hurt, but she's hurt. I'm at 2/3. Exactly. Yeah. Because, like, Layla's just passive insight doesn't feel like this is a threatening area either.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, she's gonna step in there.
All right. So once you take that initial step into the room, you are filled with a familiar embrace. You feel the light of Hylos touch you, and also the touch of Hylon. You have now had a long rest.
Oh, you doing all right?
Layla's like, I'm so invigorated, so energetic. You should come in here and try this.
Immediately suspicious.
Oh, Layla's gone.
She's
I don't know
vanished.
my
It was-
token.
It was a trap.
It really was a teleportation room.
Ah!
Did my
You're fully
token
healed.
just explode? Or did
What?
Layla actually vanish?
Uh,
There's just a hole in the floor?
no, it's saying you're hidden, but you're not.
There you are. Okay, so maybe I
Oh, I know.
shouldn't go on the same square in case I just do the same thing.
You don't actually have to fully enter the room. What it is I
Okay.
have, to preserve the effect of the lighting, it has a hide box in the room. So once you make it a certain distance in and let go, it hides you as well.
Okay. Just turned invisible.
Yeah.
This feels great. Blah, Layla's gone.
It's the
Fully
save
healed.
point, guys.
Massive dose of ionizing radiation.
There you go. Never felt better.
Boop, boop.
Does it
Layla's
affect the same
never
of us
built
for
fast.
everyone?
Is Layla still covered in now dried liquid metal, by the way?
No, it's been dripping
Awkward.
off actively. Your
Okay.
the temperature of your skin was enough to keep it dripping.
Okay. I just had to wonder if I was gonna leave here with a metallic, giant, bushy foxtail.
She
So-
might have some bits of metal, like flecks of it, stuck in her tail fur.
Oh,
So
that's
what
gonna
was
be
it?
terrible.
Was it a long rest we got?
No, it was a long rest.
Yes.
What?
Once you
That's what I
step in
said.
there,
That's what he just said.
you did. That was the joke, though.
Long
His guess
rest.
is always wrong. Mary, you should go in there.
Long rest. What the shit?
And
is
Gadget,
going
and
on?
Gruzo.
They did.
I don't think
Did.
I don't think
I
Gardo
did.
needs it.
Really need it? I'm pretty good with. If I use like one hit.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's just
Since-
starting to get evening.
since
Ah!
you did just take a long rest, does everyone get that temp 4 HP?
Yes, a long rest.
Yes.
Fire, and there is a humid warmth that rushes towards you.
This is a lot better than those other rooms.
You can smell the sand in the air.
I can smell the sand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
2 new experimental elixirs. Those other 2 just
Oh,
went
and-
poof.
And you can reroll your
Portent.
portents.
Days.
Technically, I could change spells that I've got, but I think I'm good with what I've got.
As a healing potion and transformation potion.
Yeah, I'm happy with what I got. Okay. So, well, I guess we'll step forward.
Yes, Miss. Everybody felt the same way.
I feel
Okay.
beefy. Also, I'm the one with the light. I'm gonna cast light on these pillars as I walk past them.
Okay.
I like to think you're just shooting. You're doing the finger guns thing each
Ding.
time.
We have to
Spider-Man
physically
dance.
touch them, though. I'm only putting light on the right-hand side pillars. Now you know to get back out.
Mirix be like zooming.
I'm not looking around, just like documenting everything I can.
What is that?
So through this portcullis, this is the
Whoa.
source of the humidity and the sand. You smell and
Whoa.
feel the outside air rushing in. The portcullis opens. Just a
What?
second.
Is there actually like big fire back there?
That's to get
I think it's
the
supposed to be
light.
outside, like the
Yeah.
light
Oh, okay.
outside.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's not actually on fire then.
It's supposed to be like the outside light coming in.
Okay, I'll change that in my notes.
Oh yeah,
then.
because this was technically the outer wall / gate into Wingfort.
Mhm. Alright, I'll be-
That whole thing was just a gate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Jeebus.
We
Because
passed
nobody
the
had ever
first-
gotten in before.
We passed the second hurdle. First it was the sand statues, and now it's the whole labyrinth.
Well,
Twitch died.
oh no.
Let's see.
Which no.
Which come back to us.
Baby, come back.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. I will try not to look
so
around.
we're
'cause I'm gonna
currently
spoil
not
myself.
streaming.
No, I'm still streaming. Twitch is dead. Twitch is dead. YouTube's still going though.
Okay.
Alright. So you can walk into the outside air, see what's going on here.
Waiting for the adventure to begin.
Weird. It shouldn't be there already.
Looks like Twitch is working.
It's buffering like nonstop.
You guys should be able to move your characters. Unless it's your
I
internet
don't-
that's cutting out.
Maybe. I've just got a wireframe right now.
I had to bounce
easy.
myself in order to move it. Hold on.
Alright, I'll meet you guys out to the
There we go.
outer.
I can just reload. Let me reload
There.
Tailspire. Maybe that'll fix it. Or did yours load, Tay?
Just hit the forward key like 4 times and you should be able to go to you.
Nope.
Not
I've got to
loading.
reload mine.
Alright.
Yours is broke.
It wasn't that I couldn't find myself. It was mine was just a wireframe grid.
Oh wow. This place is cool.
Yes.
Is it
I don't.
dark
Oh,
out
that's
there?
far too.
Once,
Well, it's
um,
it's evening / nighttime at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Once Sab is loaded in, I'll give the proper description.
Yeah, it threw me back into the dungeon. It says waiting on GM.
Okay. So, real quick.
There we go.
There she is.
So, what stands before you now is this opening into an oasis. It's very clearly or approaching sunset, but the sun is already behind the spiraling mountains. The oasis itself seems to be very closed in, I guess. It would be the proper term. Right up next to the water, there's plenty of foliage, but as soon as it gets about 5 to 10 feet away from the water, it turns into this desert. The center tower is not just this tower. This is the feathered wing tower that has 2 large wings that go all the way up it. It's so tall that you can't quite see the top of it from where you're at. It goes up as tall as the peaks of the spire mountains. So it is massive, and these 2 wings kind of just envelop it, swirling around it all the way up. There's
Wow.
a building directly in front of you guys. The architecture is foreign to you. It's designs that you've not seen before. And then there's a building kind of beyond that. Past the tower, you can kind of glance that the cliffs are glowing. There's this water that's springing forward and glowing and pouring down and filling the oasis small lake there. And then to your right is a set of stairs that goes up into these large arches, but there seems to be nothing else beyond. It just seems like you walk up, stand, and look. There's nothing behind the arches. From there, I guess you guys can begin your investigation of this oasis.
I like how you did the waterfall on it.
Oh. Wide-eyed and all, I want to look at everything.
Alright.
At least Nissa does as well.
Near you guys
We'll be
did,
checking.
about right here, and while she's like looking around.
Shy, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Okay. Miri wants to walk like here, and like just by generally looking around, she's gonna say, "Hey, there's a light on this way."
You want me to stealth over there and take a look without giving away our positions?
I think
Maybe.
I think Nissa was rolling something.
I did a
Pretty sure
25
we're
perception
in-
check.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we're welcome here. If we passed all the tests, why would we still need to be sneaking?
That's just a general perception check to just look around, see if anything
Alright, what was the
jumps
roll?
out. 25.
Alright, something literally does jump out of the water. A large horned horned fish. I'm just gonna show it to you. It's not quite a fish. I'm gonna pull it on land for you to see it properly as it jumps up out.
Oh,
Wow.
This thing jumps up out and then splashes back into the water. There's a faint glow kind of coming out from the stairs directly in front of Nissa, and as she mentioned, there's some lights on in the distant building.
Oh. Cruiser, do you want to go check that out with your stealth, or should we just go investigate?
Yeah, let me get all sneaky.
Alright.
You will roll. What?
I'll send like Svartir doing like a surveying of the whole area while we're doing that.
Where do
That
where
is
does
a 30.
Garda's going
A
ahead.
D4. Guys.
where does Gadget think there's the best view?
31.
maybe up on top one of the buildings.
No,
So
no,
you-
I
so
mean
you
like the
have to
best
go
view of the area.
Probably
As
up on the
in
arch.
like as in like she's gonna paint this.
Yep, probably. Well, she can fly, so she can get on top of any of these buildings, really.
I mean, she could just fly up and hover and paint.
Yeah, so she can do that on top of any of these buildings. Let's handle what was rolled just now. Z rolled stealth.
32.
Alright, so you are well concealed, at least as best you can, being out in the open. Yeah, exactly.
I picture him being like,
As you near over there, if you want to give me a perception check.
while he's rolling that, all I envision is the spider who buries himself in sand.
That is a 24.
That look like they have been long since abandoned. There's a lot of dust covering the floors and the tables themselves. You see light sources. They're not actually from candles. They're from these small ever-burning flames that are floating close to the tables and lighting them up.
Yes, please.
Alright, so there's no one in here, but there are lights,
Yes,
like light sources.
but you can clearly tell that nobody's been here in a very long time due to all the sand that's been piled up.
And the door seems. Huh.
I can't fly.
I don't.
I keep
I don't think
flopping
it's
from down to
occupied.
there.
It's not been opened or entered for a while.
Should be fixed.
Did you relay
let-
that to us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then Layla will go. Well, I mean, we should knock first, probably still.
So he'll gingerly try the handle, see if it like opens or it's locked.
No, it gives.
He pulls the door, see if it opens outward. And he'll push it in.
Yeah, it opens inward.
Kind of.
Drafting tables. figures made of fire and a figure made of water, and perhaps one that's like a tornado. And then you see one that seems to be just a humanoid figure made of stone. And in front of these four things that are made of the elements, you see a bunch of smaller figures that each seem to kind of reflect the same elements. Whereas the ones with me a history check.
Sure.
I didn't say if you could succeed it, just if you can give me one. Hey.
Guidance.
Plus.
Hey.
With a +0, I'd have rolled a 21 somehow.
Glorious. You recognize that area to be somewhere within the Spirelands, probably where you're at now. You recognize the mountain range that makes up the outer edge of the Spirelands, and it's close to where you think Wingfort is on a map. However, the mountains don't look, they're not illustrated the same way that they're illustrated nowadays, where the Spirelands are these huge jagged peaks. These ones seem much more tame and more whatever these winged figures are. They hold up a defense here in Wingfort.
Ruzo will relay all that, surprising himself with the recognition of the topography. So a bunch of angel-looking dudes fighting off against elementals, I guess.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I don't
It sounds good on their part, but
Is the other board like a similar configuration, or is it completely different?
The other board is an alternate scenario, but the same area. It's showing the angelic figures trying to be more offensive against these elemental things, but you can tell that the planning was kind of haphazard and rushed, as not all the figures are quite placed properly.
Interesting. And the tables in the back corners of either side of the room.
Those are what look to be like drafting tables for trying to come up with perhaps architecture.
Okay.
Or making these large maps to plan these offenses.
common, is it?
The statue that is behind you, no, it is not a figure that you recognize either.
Does it actually have a plaque like it looks like it does?
Oh, no. At the bottom, no. It is just
Okay.
a head like that, though.
Let's go check the other house, I guess.
Yeah. I was checking the other thing while they were in that room.
Alrighty, Nissa,
So-
let's head over to you then.
Yes.
Why would Nissa ever want to check a building full of books and old
So-
knowledge?
You gonna open the door by yourself?
I mean, everyone just left me, so.
I was just asking so if I can open it or not.
Yeah, I will.
Alrighty. So you open the doors, and lo and behold, it is a library. There is a light that seems to be glowing from behind the first bookshelf directly in front of you. All of this celestial, but even with your ability to speak and read celestial currently, you cannot understand this.
So it's like
It's just
old
like,
celestial.
My thunder, she's not even in the call. Alright. Can I inspect the books and see what I can find? 20 plus 8. Whoosh.
I like by guidance.
Set. Oh, okay. Thanks. Damn. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Alright. Perusing through the books, kind of trying to figure out what might have the best information for you, you eventually, after about 15 minutes, stumble across a book that has more pictures in it than text, because the text is just too hard to keep up with. The pictures seem to depict a war of these very large humanoid figures that are well armored and seem to have some sort of, not like feather wings, but magical wings emanating from their armor in the back, and they are fighting these massive elementals. And flipping through the book, you get more depictions of this battle that seems to constantly be ebbing back and forth. You can give me a history check.
Sure, I'm trained in history. Another +8.
Okay.
D4.
So,
Oh,
all right.
so it's probably the same. Is that 28 still?
27.
29?
27.
You have the feeling that what you're looking at is this would have been before the Immortals sacrificed themselves to create Arcalin.
Oh, wow.
Which means you're probably currently.
I mean, she's shocked by that.
Had to find it. You notice that this light source is actually a bowl with a tablet with a flame kind of glowing on top of it. There's some sort of recess in the tablet that's hard to see with this flame dancing in front of you.
Is there a way to remove the flame, or is it magical?
It does seem magical. It is just kind of in existence.
Alright, can I get rid of it somehow?
You just had a long rest.
And I do have the spell magic, but it's not prepared. Can I say I prepared it when we got that long rest?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll cast
You
the
just
spell
have to
magic.
unprepare something else.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna make you roll here because you have ample time to figure out the weavings of the magic and unweave them. The tablet's still floating there, and notice a recess in it. It seems to be in the shape of a amulet or a pendant of some sort.
Can I tell what it is from a distance, or would I have to actually take it out?
Well, there's nothing in it. It's a recess. It's emptied.
Oh, so someone's
Should be
already...
something in it.
Yes.
Okay. Does it that'll probably be a long stretch, but does any book in here mention some kind of necklace like that?
Not that you saw with searching through.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I've probably been searching this room for a while, and the only book I found was the one I can leave.
Stop moving.
Ah.
Let me move you. There you go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right.
Alright.
Anybody else?
That's a waterfall back here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it is filling this very small river and oasis pond.
I'm up here painting until someone flags her down and tells her to do something otherwise, because that.
As far as the mist lets you, basically, after maybe 100 feet, it's just a bunch of mist. So you know that it goes
Okay.
beyond that, but you don't see the source.
I wanted to look into the pond, see where that fish was. That was an interesting fish.
You can see Gardo swimming around with it.
I want to see if I could step into the water.
It is a very steep drop. The first drop goes down like 20 feet. Yes, you can swim absolutely.
Yes, I'm so. Oh Lord. Yeah, I sunk.
Oh yeah, you have to have.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I swimming.
Yeah, so you can enjoy a nice freshwater bath. It feels refreshing.
Come on in, guys.
That gift.
One of my favorites is the guy asking, "Was that Did a fish just slap you? And then he gets slapped by a fish. Just jumps across the boat.
Oh. So this is probably just trying to excitedly find someone to explain what she's found.
Alrighty.
This place is chill.
Layla's
What
gonna
was
try
that?
and get the rest of that metal out of her tail if she can.
Alright, it comes out, he's like swimming in the water. Occasionally, Garno jumps out. Like the machine dolphin that he is.
He's like doing all these tricks that we didn't think he could do.
Perfect dives.
Alright, what next, y'all?
Well, it looks like I
Found a
can't get
book.
out now. You're
Not
not
really.
supposed to do that.
Don't break history. We need that.
I'm not.
I think.
No. But if the book is telling me what I think it's saying, it's talking about the war. Like, I don't know if you know about the war, but the war between elementals and immortals.
There was a situation table over in that other room with like little figurines set up. It looked like they'd been like running around them a board.
Yeah, there's a big old statue in there too. I don't know
Might have
who
been
it
some
is.
dice involved.
Okay, I've got to check that out as soon as we finish
This
here.
way.
But,
No.
You want to make a history check, this time with advantage.
okay,
for Nissa.
To the distance.
so 18 plus 8, D4, I assume.
Yes.
Ew.
But this is something a bit more recent. Still happened a long time ago, but more recent than that. These figures, they don't look like the immortal Earth, one of air, one of smaller figures that each kind of like mimic them, but they're humanoid. Your studies had mentioned something about the Genasi, the elemental people that the elements, the Titans and the elementals went on to make.
Ah.
Huh.
Huh.
It's-
I wonder what
so
that
it sounds like-
means.
Well, maybe it sounds like there might have been another war at some point. It's weird that the location seems to be more flatter than what it is currently. Meaning, I guess he might look like that guy I saw in a play once, but that's about it.
I'm gonna make a perception check on this statue. It's terrible. I get a 17.
There's nothing too special about it. Like if you had known this person, you might have been able to recognize him, but there's no notable history that you can recall a face to put to this figure.
Okay. And I do look behind the shield just in case.
Yeah, it's just a stone statue.
Okay.
Maybe the place has changed because of the elementals, and they made this whole place like covered in mountains.
Good a theory as any, but man,
Yeah.
as far as I could tell outside, there's no way to go any further unless that weird archway thing has something to do with it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably check that out when we go out. If you want to check the fire pit or not, I don't know.
Okay.
Wandering over here. Stop, Sab. I can't help you out if you keep going crazy.
Sorry. I was having fun with
There's
it.
no helping him now.
Let me in! Let me in!
There's no mistaking it. That's a spot for the pendant of light.
So I didn't know what this whole meant because it didn't look familiar to me.
Layla just staring at it.
Did-
Layla's like 3 brain cells are all rubbing up against each other for a minute.
He's smoking.
And she's like, what? And she looks down at the necklace and she's like, but that means
Necklace.
somebody else came here and got it and brought it back.
I don't
But
know.
they said
maybe-
nobody had ever made it here. And we didn't see any sign, so that will be a 17 on a survival check. Looking around, are there any tracks other than our
No,
own
if
and
somebody
Nissa's?
had made it here, it would have been a very There's a possibility, but it just hasn't happened in recent enough history to have.
And they took it from here, and then it somehow got
That's what
down
I mean,
there.
like if something happened in not too recent history, and that's possibly
Yeah.
how it got out of here.
Layla's going to sit down on the floor and begin casting a spell. It takes some time. Where is the stupid spell? Okay.
I don't know
so
what
yeah, it's
spell.
gonna take 10 minutes to cast. It is going to cast divination. And it also costs 25 gold of material components, so I gotta mark that off.
Okay, so what's your
So
question?
her single question is just a very simple one.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Not the gumdrop buttons.
Oh, this was a simple question.
Yes.
Any language you recognize, but you do.
Alright. Layla sort of like snaps out of her trance after a moment. And then sort of stands up, looks at the recess on it. Not today, then.
Yeah.
You come out and I was like, "Hey, look at this book I got."
Ah! Okay. Yeah.
You find anything?
Although Layla does notice that there's no light source in there and goes, was there light in there before?
Oh yeah, it was originally on fire, but I dispelled that just to see what it was.
No.
No, I just kind of assumed it was going to be hurtful. Fire usually hurts.
Layla pulls out her pin
It was
double.
better to be safe than sorry. It might have been
Layla's
trapful. I
double-
know if it was.
Did you even put your hand near it to see if it was giving off heat? Layla's double face palming.
Let's go check out these other buildings.
Me?
Yeah, you said if
to
you
be
had to spell
fair-
magic, and I said, okay, yeah, all right.
Yes, but
You did that to yourself.
notice whether it gives off heat or not, and you just ignored it.
Okay, I had
You're
chat
just like-
close at the time.
Let me just dispel that, yo.
That was a waste of a first level slot. What third level, whatever. I'll check out this stair thing.
On the thirst level spot. It's a stairway.
Or is it gonna be dangerous?
It's possible, but it might.
How much time has passed? I'm wondering how long
It's been
Gadget
about
has
30
been
minutes.
like up here. Okay.
Long
Thing.
So,
Yeah, Gadget's
right
gonna
about
keep
here,
working
you
on this
notice-
until someone whistles.
You notice that the archway is pointed to a spot where the mountains seem to be spread apart. There's a small valley that allows light to reach the arch if it's the right time of day.
You said it's facing a wall or facing a hole in the wall?
Probably facing east.
Okay. Can I tell what it might do when it's hit by the right light? Like if it will show something?
Not at the moment, no. I mean, you can make an Arcana check, but that's only going to give you a vague idea of what possibly could happen. It could be a million different things. It's magic.
Okay. Could it? would it be better to be or to make it so then it has a shadow that would be like the time it wants to be?
Maybe.
So basically, make a light source.
Maybe.
Well, I know one person who likes making light sources. I guess I'll try and chat under Layla. Is like, Layla, you want to light some stuff up here?
What's up?
Well, this archway's if it hit by a specific light source at a specific angle, it should do something. So, if you're able to put it and like point to where it should be in order to create the right trajectory, I guess.
2 points between a valley and 2 spire mountains. You also notice that this thing is facing perfectly east.
I mean, that's kind of a long way out there. We can just wait for sunrise.
I mean, you could.
I probably couldn't get out there in time to use light before it became sunrise anyway, and then I wouldn't be here. Or is it
you
just the
wouldn't have-
angle? Because if it's just the angle, I mean, I could always try to fireball.
Yeah, because I'll say I don't know if you have to be the
But it
exact
wouldn't be
distance away for it to work, or if
It
you can
also
just do
wouldn't
it.
be sustained.
I guess I'll wait then. I'll go check out the tower of the others.
What-
I guess.
What's the tower do? Because you said it's got like 2 wings on it. Or wing that goes
spiral
all the way around?
It's 2 wings that spiral all the way around and go all the way up.
And you
seems
say
to be
they spiral.
Yes, and there's no way. There's no discernible way in to this large tower.
But could you theoretically climb the spiral wing?
No.
Like a big staircase?
No.
Oh, okay.
Anything else unique about this area? Is that waterfall actually made out of crystals, or is it just to make it look like
That's
water?
it's to look like glowing water.
Okay.
Well,
I
it
guess
looks
I'll
like
go
we
check out
should.
the flowing water. Can I grab it? Thank you.
Fill our canteens and get up with stuff. Too energetic now.
This adventure until that certain time arrives, and the thing that you guys were just staring at opens.
If there's nothing special about the glowing water, or I don't need to do a check or anything, then I guess I can.
No, nothing
You
that,
can just
that
rest.
stands out. It just seems to be. I would say like it's conjured water, but not quite of the conjuration aura. It seems to be some other supernatural source.
All right. Has it been 10 minutes?
It's been about 45.
Okay, I was going to say, because if detect magic was still up, I would be able to see, but... if it doesn't look important, then I'll just leave it.
You can ritual cast it. We're not in a hurry. It's the perfect time for it.
I'm in a hurry, I just want to move on. Fine, I'll ritual cast it.
Yeah, again, it's of supernatural quality, so there's no actual magical aura tied to it.
Alright. Can I grab
What
some
about,
in a
what
vial
about
or
the
something?
archways?
Sorry, what was that, Vex?
I said absolutely, you can grab some.
Alright, I'll do that.
No, as far as the archways goes, there doesn't seem to be any magic.
Also, weirdly, this tile is completely missing on my. It's there on Tay's and it's gone on mine.
That's because you like to break things.
Yeah. I don't know why it's that
This is
way.
known.
but it is.
Alrighty. We move
Do
it
these? The only other weird question I have: do the plants look normal? Like, are there like fallen leaves from the big trees sitting around and
Yeah,
stuff, or?
everything within about 5 to 10 feet, yes, and then after that, it's almost immediate desert.
Yeah, but the ones that are there.
Have one where you'll
No
sleep
further
or whatever.
questions, Your Honor. I mean, we can't sleep. We just had a long rest.
or whatever we're doing.
I mean, you can sleep. You just it gave you the effects of the long rest.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Would we know what time we would need to be in order for it to
That's sunrise.
be the right time?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your
That's
first
fine then.
estimate. So,
Layla's probably just gonna sleep out into the stars.
alrighty, let's see here. Let's catch from the shadows. Actually,
I mean, as long as she thinks that the
yeah. So the sun is rising, and right about here is when. So as the sun completely fills the archway with light, it seems to just go into pure light.
I need it.
Well, that's cool. I guess that's our next. Guess we'll go and check that out.
Let's go.
I want to arcana it with my brains.
Gardo,
Layla was
just
about to
remain
walk
here
in,
with
and
the
you're like,
leash.
What?
"Wait, let me check it." What?
I will.
This,
If Gadget is still drawing, I would call her over.
No, it's a whole new day.
All right.
I don't know where I am.
You're on the
Where?
stairs.
Oh, there am I.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That ain't
Look,
magic.
Look, man, she painted a freaking masterpiece. She also did her 4 hours of communing with nature, so you know, it's fine. We got this.
Mhm.
Multitasking.
What kind of check would work? Like religion or something?
Possibly.
Let's
Okay.
go.
All right, Sab is gone. Or Layla's gone. As she hits the top of, as she hits right here, she vanishes into the light.
Ah!
I vanished.
I think I'm too high up to actually
Not
get in
fine.
there. Oh no, I'm good.
You made it too late, though. So
Whee!
Did you say I made it too late?
yeah, you made it too late. You didn't get to go through it.
Okay, well then I guess I'm gonna just sit here.
Poor
until they
Gardo's.
return.
Oh,
No,
no,
I
he's
called
swimming.
Gardo
He
over.
went swimming.
I said-
No, he went swimming.
Okay,
Yeah, Gardo's having a swim.
we'll be back eventually.
They were never back again.
Well, that was the end of Hylon. Thank you for watching.
That
Everyone's
was
dead.
fun.
They walked through a mysterious portal.
And we're never heard
And that
from
was it.
again. Oh,
All right,
Imagine that.
rip eyes. As I pull you guys into here, that's your warning. Be prepared for bright.
Oh god.
But I like
Oh,
my
Lord.
eyes.
Is it Welcome Dunes at 3 in the morning?
Oh god.
Alrighty. So the lights.
Layla, you killed us.
Yes, the light is blinding and comes in from all sides as things slowly come into focus. Cut the brightness down just a tad.
Ooh.
You are inside a large towering city. There are streets and buildings going every which way, as far as up and down this main street that you guys have just appeared into. Beings float by, seemingly also made of light, until one stops noticing you all and greets you. Give me just a second here. All right.
We just went to
We call them
Amarat,
beasts.
except light version.
No, I'm alright. Alright. So this being greets you all, and you do not understand a thing that they say.
Layla
What?
holds up her symbol of Hylos.
Okay. It doesn't
That's
seem
it.
to,
That's all
to
she-
react
that's all
to
she's-
that.
That's all she's got. And then sort of like waves with the other hand and says, "Hi, I'm sorry, I don't understand you."
Ah, the young language. I see. Welcome to the City of Light.
I love it.
It's very bright. I can say that. It's very nice, though.
We strive for no darkness. You are
Ah.
not one of us, but you are not one of them. What are you?
Me?
A horse.
Is it looking at anyone in particular when it asks?
It's too hard to tell. It's just made of light. It doesn't have a traditional face. You can kindly make out these like light-like wings, but other than that, it's just an entity of light that's roughly humanoid in shape.
Is this a religion check time, a history check time, an arcana check time? I don't know which one of these three it should be.
It is your choice, though none might prove too helpful. It's probably better just to interact with the citizen first.
So Layla just responds by saying, "I'm a seeker of the light."
But what are you? We are celestials.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
mortals?
I'm a demi-human.
A demi-human. That implies part of a human.
Yes,
You are
but I got
part-
this. And a big bushy tail.
Part animal. Similar to the one behind you. Part steed, part creature with pointed ears.
Part steed.
She'll centaur is what they called me.
Centaur. Hello, Centaur.
And this
I
is
am-
our death lady.
I am Malgovian.
Death lady. Oh, names. Miri.
Oh, I thought Centaur was your name.
No, that's the type of thing I am.
I see.
Yes.
Well,
I'm Layla.
She should Miri. Should I be bowing or something?
I am pleased to meet all of
Curtsy.
you.
It's nice to meet you.
You,
My name's Nissa.
you are part of us, he says to Nissa.
Yeah,
But-
about that.
What?
Layla's face.
What do you mean by that? Exactly.
I mean that you are part being of light.
Yeah, about that. She says for the second time. Stares at Layla.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
when I did the thing with the necklace and turned her into the thing? I don't know what she actually is now.
Necklace.
She shows the pendant of light.
By Messiah, you have the pendant of light. And you notice that the figures that are walking by in the street all come to a stop and look in Layla's direction.
Layla looks terrified.
You are here to free us.
What?
Oh,
You're imprisoned?
Not imprisoned, but sealed. Perhaps our great leaders could explain better. Come, we will meet Messiah, Lurthan, and Hertil.
Can we talk to you
Sure.
on the way?
If you wish.
I would, Malgovian.
I got a bunch of questions about what you just told me.
Alright. So, on the way, as you walk through this city of light, you are able to ask him questions, and he will answer to the best of his ability.
Okay.
We will do. We'll do basically one question at a time. So, starting with Sab, and then we'll go to Nissa, and then anybody else.
Layla is. Layla's question is: have you been seeking to get freed? Is there something you need to do if you get freed?
Elementals consumed our temple. We only made it in the nick of time as the earth raised in fury around us. It was Messiah, Lurthan, and Hirtil that gave a piece of themselves to create the key to seal us in. And when he stops for a second and looks back, and he gestures towards the pendant, the key.
She's still been holding it the whole time, not trying to like hide it away. Yeah, was trying to make an insight check, but the passive is higher, so.
There's nothing flagging wrong on that as far as insight goes.
Okay.
Nissa.
Can I do like before I ask my question, can I do a history check of what was asked? If that might be a thing, or is that like too long ago for me to know about?
No, we're talking about stuff that even the world's most renowned scholars debate on.
Okay, that's fine. Which question to ask first is what I need to figure out.
You've had time to think. Ask.
Yes. If you said I'm a part of you, I wasn't originally, but the
No,
necklace
you were
did
not.
something. Yeah. Oh, you know that much then?
You were blessed by Messiah, cleansed by Lurthan, and given strength by Hertil.
Oh, so that I don't know if this is technically count as a second question, but they're the ones that did whatever happened to me then?
No, she did, and points to Layla.
Oh,
Layla looks confused. Wait, I thought the priest did it.
The key holder bestowed the blessing.
You're the key, Layla.
No, I'm the
No.
key
The
holder.
key holder, excuse
Yes.
me. That's what I thought I said, sorry.
he's the key master.
You're the gatekeeper, I'm the key master.
No, all we need is the page master.
I can hold my next question for the next person.
Anybody else with questions?
Cruz is just sitting there scratching his head, looking around the expanse of light.
same.
I'm a little out of the element. I'm gonna let the smart ones talk.
Very well. Layla, any other questions?
So they made the key that sealed you in.
Yes. Nissa.
Where did they leave it?
It was protected within the library. Though
Okay.
an archive would be a better term for the location.
Nissa,
I
did
mean,
you have
we were
another
there.
question?
Yeah. Just to add on to what she was asking, though, do you mean the archive that were just outside of the entrance here?
Outside of the stairway to light, yes.
Oh, well, we were just there, and it wasn't where we found it originally.
Yes.
How many years have you guys been in here?
Years. That is a foreign concept.
Time, length, years versus decades versus centennials versus centuries. Is that the order I'm trying to think?
We do not track something so trivial.
Hmm.
Was all this here when you got here, or did you build it in the time you've been here? Gesturing to like all the buildings and stuff.
Together we have built it.
And this place looks like a full-fledged like metropolis type
Of
city.
light, yeah. And you
So
guys
it
are
took a
slowly
long
approaching
time.
a very large, angelic-looking structure. It looks like a massive statue.
Layla looks to Helm and says, "If it's within my power, I will free you."
I believe that will be up to the three.
Hmm.
Any
What
other
So,
plane are we on?
Plane of light.
What plane is the plane of existence we're on? Is it really called the plane of light?
Yes.
So we just planar traveled here, guys.
Cool.
I mean,
Gadget's more confused as to how in the world she didn't just poof out of existence.
yeah.
I mean, that's
Because
No,
we're
you
both
can-
from the Fey realm. I mean,
you can travel to other planes without poofing.
Yeah.
That's not what happens
Yeah.
naturally.
It's just if you die, you would poof
Yeah,
back to your
yeah.
other plane,
yeah, us would go back to the Fey realm.
or if you got banished.
Yep.
Hmm.
Ooh, I have that.
Bye, y'all.
So
Like, y'all
when you
interrupted
say,
my dates. Banish.
Bigots?
so you say that I'm like part of you. What does that actually make me?
Part of us.
What does?
So you're at least part celestial.
Correct.
Okay. So
Maybe
What does-
maybe somebody else would know a specific term for it. But I mean, they didn't even know what a demi-human was. So I don't think you're gonna get the
Sure.
terminology from them.
And here we are. We see this
Thank you,
large-
Malkovian.
This large statue, and below it is a small doorway. Relative to the statue, it's a small doorway. It's still about 10 feet tall. You realize at this point in time that the statue is not just one figure, but it is three superimposed on each other. It's not made of normal stone. It's out of this light-like stone, this hard light. And Malgovian opens the door and gestures for you to walk through.
I have so many other questions, but maybe the leaders can answer better.
I walk right through.
Has there
Yeah.
been any sort of like just loose stone or anything as we've been walking?
No, it's all in immaculate
Okay.
condition.
Okay.
I am like a bouncing ball looking at everything, going and flitting back and
Alright.
back and forth, look at stuff.
So if it were possible, as you pass through this door, it gets even brighter.
Oh God.
The
Please
vague
no.
silhouette of three figures sitting on very tall thrones kind of fills your eyes. You're not sure if they're right in front of you or distant, but the first one, a womanly voice, says, "Welcome, travelers. I am Messiah."
Sorry, I didn't say anything.
And then the middle one says, "And I am Lurthan." And the final one says, "And I, Hirtil. I see you bring the key. What news do you bring of the outer realm?"
Oh, that's a lot of things.
Since
What?
when?
I don't know where to start. I can tell you what's going on now. So
It's only just right now, like literally right now, that gadget, you realize you're not actually moving around. You're bouncing in place.
That's awesome. She's gonna continue to do that.
well, there's this whole thing with a bunch of slimes that became sentient through magic items, and now they're reproducing, and now they're slime people, and then we accidentally ended up in the far realm.
What
And-
news do you bring of the elementals and their invasion?
That the
Layla
invasion's
looks
been
to
over.
Nissa.
Their invasion, I guess, has been over for quite a long time. We haven't really had any issues with them since.
Very well. And then Messiah speaks up. And of the spire, it remains intact?
Despite
Is that
I
the big
mean-
tower with the wings that go around it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
it's
stole
still
my
there.
painting.
Okay, so she sees the painting and she says, "Oh, the oasis is nearly dry. That is not good."
It was pretty full when I swam in it.
Lurthan
And there's
speaks up afterwards and says, "Then it is time we break the seal. You must restore us to our former power. A piece of each
Okay.
of us resides within the key. Return those pieces, and then we may begin to break the seal."
Out of curiosity, what would you be doing when your seal's been broke? Will you just be going back to the oasis or going back to another plane?
We will continue our work.
Which is?
The insight check.
Yeah.
Layla's gonna hold up the symbol that we found that sort of looked like Hylos' symbol, but was like the cult version,
Mhm.
and say, "Is this yours?"
Yes. Our work is to rid the world of evils. We fight back the demons that wish to take over. But we were stopped short last time by the elementals.
Are they mentioning that crazy tower that was like sparking with a shit ton of energy? And Coal Keep. I'm saying this out of character. I'm not saying this
Yeah.
in character.
I kind of figured it was something to do with that. I don't know whether to do a check or not on this because I'm getting warning signals from this in some way.
That would be
No,
an
no.
Wouldn't that be an insight check if you feel like there's
No.
warning bells?
Layla has a 21 insight. Passive.
So that's a
These-
22
Yeah,
with the
these
bonus.
aren't pinging anything as far as warnings go now.
So
Because if they're
just
like
ominous beings.
yeah, because the main issue I've probably thinking is that because they're law type beings, that anything that breaks the law is considered
you're-
evil
you're
to
so
them.
assuming too
they're
much right
good,
off the bat.
not law.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep accidentally starting
So-
to type something that I deleted.
You can just hit escape for that enough times, and it'll close out the dialog box.
Gadget makes a mental
Layla's-
note not to take out the gun.
Layla's going to ask, oh, why do you not use the traditional symbol of Hylos and takes out her holy symbol?
That symbol is butchered. It's missing so many components.
Oh, so theirs is the original.
No. Ours is but one of many branches that serve under the light of Hylos.
There's more.
Do you have the do you have a record somewhere of the true symbol?
In the archives.
I was just
Layla
there.
want?
I was trying to find, like, read the books there, but none of them were legible apart from like the one book I found.
The picture book.
Yeah, literally a picture book.
So
Is
that
there a
means
way
it
that we
should
can
be in the
actually read-
picture book.
Is there a way that we can read those books?
You would have to learn the true language.
Ooh,
mean,
I
how long is that?
volunteer. I will definitely take that on.
So Layla will say, currently, our biggest threat involves a dragon that has risen and is attacking people.
That is
destroyed
not
one of the
a
cities.
threat. That is just nature.
I mean, it was a giant shadow dragon, wasn't it? Or is that something else?
The dragon that I have seen in portents, visions, is a being made of darkness and shadow.
Then that would be a threat.
Yeah.
And there are also the beings we encountered in the far realm, who are the antithesis of you.
Didn't I draw that?
The beings from the time before, yes.
They seek a way into our realm. That is how
As always.
Nissa. That is how Nissa came to be transformed. Was to purge her of a stowaway from that realm.
We can discuss these once we begin the ritual to break the seal. But if you would,
Alright.
return our pieces of power, and we shall bestow upon you, the keyholder, a blessing of your choice.
Layla,
Hey, was that
Looks-
golem? Was that
Layla looks. Go ahead.
Was that golem in the gate area that had the liquid metal and all things? Was that something put there by you guys?
One of the pieces of the trial, yes.
Okay.
So Layla will
It gave
say,
us a thumbs up when we beat it, so wasn't sure.
Layla will say, I appreciate the offer, but I don't need you to pay me to do what's right.
No. But should you wish to be a champion of the light, it would help to have one of our boons.
At that, she'll acquiesce.
They seem to be holding their hands forward, and the pendant of light tugs away from you.
She unlatches it from the chain that holds it around her neck, and then lets go of it so it goes over to them.
It stops about 10 feet away from her and floats for just a small moment before 1 drop each comes out of the Pendant of Light, and the Pendant of Hylos. The goes to Messiah, then Lurthan, and then Hertil, and then the pendant itself returns back to you, being the key holder. When the droplets of light touch each of these 3 figures, they lose that sort of darkened silhouette to them and become beings of pure light. Do you choose my fortitude? Messiah says. Or my truth, Lurthan says. Or my might, says Hertil.
Layla takes just a moment and then says, I choose the truth.
With that, a surge of wisdom courses through you. You feel like you can almost physically see the truth in things. The pendant rests about a foot in front of you, ready for you to take.
She steps forward and takes it.
Now, we must send you to the spire to break the first seal. And they seem to, Lurthan seems to wave his hand, and light consumes all of you, and that is where we will end our session for this evening.
Ah, I'm going Super Saiyan.
I wave.
Bye.
It's nice meeting you. We'll see you again soon.
Alright, we'll figure out a way to get that stuff onto your character sheet there, Sab.
I was able to just go ahead and add the
Okay,
wisdom bonus.
Alrighty.
You can do that manually.
As far as the session goes, thank you guys for tuning in and watching. We'll be back tomorrow night with Eberron.
Hey.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
So since they only took 1 drop each, the last one is the true Hylos drop.
The best version of Sunny D.
They literally became sons.
Alright.
It's like the last drop of mojo that Awesome Power was trying to get back.
Alrighty, let's go with our likes, dislikes, looking forward to, starting with Layla.
I liked everything. The only thing I can think of that's even a remote dislike, it's not really a dislike. It's just it's hard to explain. It was more it's like a slight frustration of playing a low intelligence character, is that after the first round of the liquid metal guy like vanishing and then not showing back up, I knew out of characterly that something was up. Because like the whole way burrowing type enemies are balanced is that when they attack, they have to show up so you can attack them back.
Yeah.
So I knew out of characterly something was up, but I was like, my character's not smart enough to figure that out, so I had to like, I think it was
Yeah,
like 3
same.
more rounds
Yeah, it took a while.
before I was like, okay, at this point, all of the obvious things have been ruled out, so Layla knows something's up by now.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a dislike. It's just one of the things that it's an interesting thing to deal with when you play a character that's not terribly clever.
Right.
I'm looking forward to seeing what it is we're gonna have to do to undo these seals, because I don't think it's as easy as just, oh, I just plop the necklace in there. I mean, maybe it is, but I doubt it.
We shall see. Bruzo.
Liked finally getting through the dungeon, seeing what was on the other side. The pacing for the Clockwork Titan fight did feel a little off.
Mm-hmm.
Being a martial class, not being able to do anything for like 2 or 3 turns definitely wasn't entirely fun.
Mm-hmm.
But looking forward to is whatever's about to happen with these weird like light Asian type dealios. I don't even know what to call them.
I like light Asians.
You know, like instead of just Asians, but light. L-I-T.
We'll call them light asses for short.
All right. Gadget.
I mean, I liked pretty much everything. I liked just having Gadget sit there and paint for a while because she doesn't want to do everything all the time. Sometimes she's got to be lazy. She's like, "All right, I did enough. I'm gonna go paint."
She has child tantrums otherwise.
I dislike the fact that I couldn't hit anything today, but I mean that's just the luck of the roll. And didn't get to no, I did shoot the gun, but
Just missed.
I didn't get the
Fired and you missed.
didn't get the AC, so I was just like, well, okay then. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what weird stuff. I'm also looking forward to Gadget going straight into the Spellbound Hammer and be like, so how'd you get that necklace again? Cause yeah, that was a key to like the light realm. Where did you guys take a journey to Wingfort?
We'll never know.
Because they've already abandoned ship.
All right.
They were like, oh, the devils, right? Sab, get the suitcase.
All right, Mary.
I actually liked the golem fight because it was like it felt like a tiered fight. Like you have to get rid of the rugs first, and you don't want to get caught by the rugs. So you had to figure out a way to get the rugs out of the way first, and then you had to find out how to get to the golem. And like what Sab says, like once I just like I got to the point where Miri gets impatient, and I use it as an excuse to like run around and try to eliminate some of the options. You know, like okay, well it's not invisible because I would have hit it. To the bathroom in like the last 5 minutes, so I missed everything.
It's okay. I can go back. And
Yeah,
look
yeah, you'll fill
It's
me in,
gone.
I'm sure.
It's gone forever.
Yeah,
The moment has passed.
yeah. Looking forward to playing again, I guess.
Alrighty. Nissa.
I like that I'm left for last now. Because I take the longest to talk about anything.
I have to make sure that I have room for your notes.
Yeah. Likes that we got to play as usual. Golem fight was interesting. I probably wouldn't have thought straight away about that we would have had to try and figure out some sort of puzzle or something during the fight. So nice call by Sab, because otherwise we would have been there just trying to like, how do I hit this thing? I can't see it. Getting all that Oasis, checking out the stuff there, finding out some secret book stuff about the tables. Getting these small, big revelations, I guess, for the characters. Overall, it was a fine session. Dislikes. I don't know if it's just because of how badly I slept last night or what, but I probably am seeing things that I did wrong more severely than I would do if I wasn't as tired as I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the whole like oh, you didn't need to cast a spell on that fire. And I'm like, well, fuck me then, I guess.
We all have those days.
Yeah, like I probably would have gotten that if like I was normal, normal me. If I was normal me. Or to me, the session was still fun. It's just me problems.
Mhm.
Seeing what everyone else might get from this, because I don't know if this is the key master.
It's, she's trading power for another power, essentially.
She's getting a buy one get one free deal.
No, if I was
Uh,
getting buy one get one free, then I would keep the necklace too.
Yeah.
But Layla's pretty sure the pendant's gonna go bye bye.
I am also looking forward to seeing how the new background stuff that I've got given is going to work out into this.
Mhm.
Can't think of anything else. I guess when
Long fight, just because of the nature of how it worked and how weird it is, and it was very clearly designed to drain resources. Area where the draft was, where the two flames were not hot, and getting into that room. I'm looking forward to getting more into the actual story that's going on here with Wingfort, because now we know that something happened here between them and elementals, and they were originally fighting demons, so that gives us a tie-in to go to hit those areas to complete the rituals that are going to be required to undo the seals that they use to protect themselves with. Basically, the gist of it is they lock themselves away to preserve what they were doing, and to see if it was ready for them to come back to